Basic toothpaste those teeth bonds that hold stains to teeth for whiter teeth in one day. Crest.
Tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual optimizes car insurance to save people hundreds. All what's this? Fast. It's not what won't speak things. And control room sensitive.
Depend keeps you drier than ever. You can say yes.
There's a better way to buy a car, and it's here at Landsman Subaru. You get more for your money with a lifetime warranty, any new Subaru purchase, and 3 years of complimentary maintenance with any new Subaru lease. It's not just a car that matters. It's where you choose to do business that makes the difference. Landsman Subaru in Louisville. It's different. Landsman Subaru is ready to total 325,000.
Inspiring, dazzlingly entertaining, and most emotionally stirring musical this season. Sucks. Playing the Academy of 60
Come join the audience at Late Night Live, Studio AG. For tickets, head over to late-night-tickets.com. Follow us at Late Night social media platforms. Subscribe to Late Night on YouTube. Find us online at late-night-set.com. Podcast featuring a closer look, yet more. Available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Time to get quality, affordable insurance from NETWORK, New Jersey. Plans to find the one that best fits your life. All plans include free preventive care, coverage for prescriptions, emergency care, and more. 8 in 10 people qualify for financial help to lower costs, and free local assistance is available if you need help enrolling. Don't wait. Enroll by December 31st for January 1st coverage at getcovered.nj.gov. Everyone has a rule. Get your export unlimited tomorrow and plus get premium at the clutch bus and get to over 1,000 for lounges worldwide. Experience casino.
Spin your way through your favorite games. Be in with a chance to win dinner with our incredible prize action. Check out our awesome games and face off against a real with exclusive games that you simply can't play anywhere else. Look out, play casino. See why it's never ordinary at Bet365.
NBC 10 First Alert weather is not just a slogan, it's the reality of what we do. We want to give you that heads up. No surprises, we keep you up. Anyway, you can get forecast anywhere, but the most accurate forecast comes from us.
When you say let's go to breakfast, you mean let's go to McDonald's. Obviously.
Go from now on to Yay with a 2 for $5 deal.
That was my niece Agnes and my children. I want to thank my wife Alexi and her family for getting them here that day, and our wardrobe department for dressing them up every November. This is just really, truly our favorite night of the year. It is so special to have everybody here. I want to thank all of our guests, my mom, Hillary, my dad Larry, my brother Josh. Go to YouTube now for an all new corrections, and thank you everybody for being with us tonight. Love to you, love to your families. Enjoy the evening. Thanks for watching, everybody. We love you.
Stay informed.
Talk about everything you need to know, hour by hour, daily forecast.
This weather could have a major impact on what's expected to be a record holiday travel season. Try to stay safe when the weather turns unpredictable.
Already looking to return a few gifts? Heads up, many retailers have adopted a policy that could end up costing you.
The countdown for 2026 is on, and even though New Year's is still a week away, one of the city's biggest events could start impacting your routine as soon as tomorrow.
Forecast. This is NBC 10 News at 11. A busy but beautiful Christmas at the River Reef is in the books, and now temperatures are dropping, and we are bracing for a big change to close out the holiday week. Thank you for spending your holiday with us. I'm Fred Shropshire. Snow is moving in tomorrow, but it doesn't stop there. Our meteorologists have issued a first alert. Storms tomorrow could bring freezing rain and icy roads. Those same roads have the chance to freeze once again during one of the busiest travel weeks in history. And as team coverage tonight, Kelsey Kushner will show us how many are preparing for this ice storm coming up in 2 minutes. First, though, let's get right to NBC 10 First Alert meteorologist Robert Johnson to time this out.
Yeah, Fred, tomorrow's going to be a busy day, but at least the hours will be dry. We had your first alert was bring 2 minutes with an ice storm that shows time out of the 4 p.m. until 3 o'clock Saturday morning. It's in effect for most neighborhoods due to the combination of snow, ice, yes, the combination of sleet and freezing rain, and even just regular rain. We've got Kent County, Cumberland County, and Cape County is out of the first alert because those neighborhoods will mainly experience just rain. So through tomorrow morning, it's cloudy, but it's a cold start to the day. However, if you need to get out there and travel tomorrow, that's not going to be a bad time to do it. The morning hours are your chance, but below freezing in the morning. By the afternoon, precipitation knocking on our doorstep. 3 p.m., some snow showers entering into Lancaster and pushing into Reading. But fast forward to 6 p.m., a thump of snow from down from Trenton all the way to Toms River. Notice the pink, that's mostly sleet from Reading to Philadelphia, all the way down into Cape May. That continues to 9 p.m. And this fall tries to keep the snow a little farther south past Tabernacle. I think that's a bit too aggressive. But mainly the snow will be from the Lehigh Valley, Western County, and much of Ocean County. But a lot more sleet around for Reading to Philadelphia, all the way down to Byron, New Jersey. But notice the rain, that's regular rain from Dover all the way into Cape May. By the time we get to midnight, the precipitation starts to taper off. Just a few snow showers, some freezing drizzle, and a few spotty rain showers around. Then when you wake up, come early Saturday morning, we are dry, it is cloudy, but then the temperature will fall yet again, and that will allow for more refreezing. We'll talk about some updated snow and sleet totals and the complete 10-day forecast.
All right, we'll talk soon. Thank you, Robert. The storm comes during what is a record holiday travel season. AAA says 8 million people are expected to fly within the U.S. on the roads. The Pennsylvania Turnpike expecting to see 7 million people during the holidays. More than 122 million people are expected to travel 50 miles or Our team coverage continues with NBC10's Kelsey Kushner, who shows us how some people are keeping an eye on the forecast as they head out.
Well, pretty soon people will be hitting the roads and heading home, and because of this storm system that's moving in, depending on where you live, it could make the roads slippery. It's a picture-perfect Christmas night in Philadelphia.
How are you? Excited to see you.
But that holiday calm won't last for long. The wintry mix of snow and ice is expected to slam parts of the region Friday, as millions prepare to hit the roads on what's considered AAA's busiest travel day this holiday season.
We'll have a full crew, and it's going to be all hands on deck type of situation.
Dan Keeshan with the Camden County Board of Commissioners says starting to be stationed throughout to make the roads clear.
We need to retreat roadways. We need to ensure that there are any notoriously slippery spots throughout the roadways.
Another round of winter weather on the way.
We have leftover snow this year, and we have a couple shovels.
Those hitting the roads are planning ahead.
You guys, so you have to take precaution for your safety and for other people's safety.
AAA says the best time to leave would be before 11 a.m. on Friday, which would put you well before that storm system starts to move in. In South Philly, Kelsey Kushner, NBC 10 News.
And here's a live look at Philadelphia International. So far today, operations are running smoothly. FlightAware has recorded 29 delays and just one cancellation. We'll bring you live updates throughout the storm on any delays we're seeing at the airport. And stay prepared with the NBC 10 app. Scan the QR code on your screen right now and open the app and go straight to the weather page. Track snow and rain on our live radar or plan out your day with the hour-by-hour forecast. Turn on your notifications and we'll send you reminders of your weather. Deputies had much for college this evening. Roofs gone, windows blown out, and several families without homes this Christmas. That is the aftermath of a fire that tore through row homes in Delaware County. This video shows firefighters working to contain the fire on West 7th Street in Chester. The fire was first reported last night around 5:30. The Red Cross confirms it is helping 6 families, a total of 16 people displaced. Spoke to one neighbor who says she was at the store when her son called in a panic because he smelled the smoke while he was playing a video game.
When I got back, I mean, like 4 minutes later, it's that the fire was, you know, you see the flames coming from the roof at the back of the house.
Everyone made it out okay. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Parts of the home came tumbling down, and now what remains will soon be gone too. Officials from the Department of Licenses and Inspections are preparing to demolish a house that partially collapsed in Philadelphia's West Powelton neighborhood. The rear of the home crumbled this morning. Neighbors say no one has lived there for quite some time. One neighbor described a terrifying moment the structure fell apart.
It's like playing Jenga, you know, you pull the wrong piece and everything just comes tumbling down. That's the effect that it had. It was like a little shape on there.
Journalists want to see crews supposed to go to see to tear down. Families are no closer to answers after an explosion at a Bucks County nursing home left 2 people dead and 20 others hurt. The blast happened Tuesday afternoon at the Silver Lake Nursing Home in Bristol. A nursing home resident and employee were killed. PICO had been investigating reports of a gas odor before that explosion. The NTSB, which investigates gas pipeline accidents, is looking into how it all happened. Police are investigating what caused a driver to plow his car to several parked cars and then a home. Witnesses say a car was driving recklessly on 47th Street around 11:30 time. It hit several other vehicles before crashing into the home. Luckily, the crash did some minor damage. We spoke with one man who says his Christmas started off by realizing someone crashed into his car.
Can't even park the car on the streets nowadays. You know, you wake up, cars on the street, and now you don't have a park. You know, my kids ask me questions, I don't know what to tell them. It's just,
4 cars were hit. We have asked police if they have any information about the potential suspect. We did not heard back. It is a tradition like no other. The mummers will dance their way through the streets of Philadelphia in less than 7 days. And while you still have a week to prepare, there are some restrictions already going into effect along the parade route starting tomorrow. NBC 10 Shire Areas is breaking down those restrictions for us tonight.
Fred, and Merry Christmas. The Mummers Parade is Philadelphia's way of bringing in the new year. And because we're going to be seeing all of that setup happening, we're going to start seeing some street closures right here along Market Street at 15th Street. Well, people should expect parking restrictions and heavy traffic. It's been a Philly thing for 125 years. On New Year's Day, the city comes alive with a vibrant display of costumes, music, and performances that win through Center City.
Just love it so much, seeing everybody dress up. It's so exciting. I feel like it just embodies Philadelphia.
Preparations are in full swing, and the city says they are ready to welcome 2026 with its signature celebration. Even though we are 1 week away, street closures and parking restrictions will begin as early as tomorrow. Claire will watch elaborate costumes and performances struck down one of Center City's busiest streets.
It definitely can be a little hectic, but I feel like if you're a native Philadelphian, or even if you've just grown up with the Mummers, like, the spirit really does make up for all the closures. Like, it really is such a magical experience.
The parade will start at City Hall and make its way down Broad Street to Washington. Parking restrictions will begin on 15th Street from John F. Kennedy Boulevard to South Penn Square. Closures will start at JFK and Market Street. Due to the closures, people attending the parade are encouraged to use SEPTA. This will be Mark's first year attending the show. He plans on using public transportation to get around.
It's very artistic, out of the box. People come from all over the world to see it.
For years, the parade has been known for that, for being an out-of-the-box type of experience. We're talking extravagant, colorful costumes and eccentric routines. In previous years, concerns were raised about controversial skits. But Mark hosts, this year, politics takes the backseat.
Bringing community together and letting people see what the city's about versus what the country's about.
Now, for those who will be attending and decide to not use public transportation and instead decide to drive here, officials say you should have a plan of where you're going to be parking, as well as what you want to be wearing. You want to be wearing comfortable attire that's appropriate for the event, as well as for the weather. In Philadelphia, Shaya Arias, NBC 10 News.
President Donald Trump says the U.S. military has hit more ISIS targets, but on a different continent. He says the operation fulfilled a promise he made months ago. See who he says he's protecting by going on offensive. Plus, returning a gift isn't as simple as it once was, even if you kept your receipt. See the costly policies that could be a tough time changing the present. Plus, they needed a Christmas miracle to keep a generous tradition alive. See how this group says their prayers will feature in a big way.
I'm Rich Godfrey. I don't chase cases. I win.
If you've been injured, look for Rich Godfrey. The lawyer so good, anyone seems to chase him.
This is NBC 10 News.
Shoppers are expected to fill the malls tomorrow, returning gifts and searching for post-Christmas deals. And to keep things orderly, Cherry Hill police say officers on Cherry Hill Mall. Typically, the day after Christmas, you get to enjoy the gifts you just received, but there might be something you didn't necessarily want. NBC 10 responds, Valeria Montesiano helps you optimize your gift returns and refunds.
You've opened the gift bags and or the wrapping paper. Now you know which presents you want to return. Your first step, understand the retailer's return policy. It could be different this year compared to last.
A lot of retailers have actually changed their return policies and will charge you either a shipping fee, a restocking fee, or sometimes both, usually $10 to $15.
Kimberly Palmer is a personal finance expert at NerdWallet. She says, ask the retailer if there are options to bypass fees related to your return.
You can often avoid at least the shipping fee by doing the work yourself and bringing the item back in either to the retailer or a partner that they have.
You might also need to reach out to a retailer about a return if you don't have the necessary documentation on your gift. That could include an original or gift receipt.
It does depend a bit on the company. If you have any documentation, sometimes the packaging alone is enough. So as long as you keep as much as you're able to with the packaging, that can help you still make the return.
Palmer says it's worth considering taking a store credit versus cash on a gift return.
The refund might be made on the original form of payment, which of course is going to the person that gave you the gift. So if you want to avoid that, you might want to just take the store credit.
If all else fails, consider re-gift
gifting or reselling. That can be a way of just avoiding the hassle of making a return and getting hit with those fees. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with reselling or regifting.
Valeria Pontefelicia, receipt response.
But tonight, President Donald Trump ordered a deadly strike against alleged Islamic terror in Nigeria. In a post on Truth Social, the president wrote that powerful strikes were directed at Islamic State terrorists who he accused of targeting and killing Christians in the country. The video by the Pentagon showed at least one projectile launched from a warship. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth shared on the Nigerian government supported and cooperated with the strikes. However, Nigeria's government, as well as experts, have previously said that Trump's portrayal of the security situation in Nigeria is misleading, noting that people of all faiths have suffered at the hands of extremists. California has been hit with yet another powerful storm on Christmas Day. The state was still soaked from days of relentless rain and struggling to recover from mudslides and mountain towns. The state is still under a state of emergency after all the recent severe weather. More than 100,000 people in California had no power as of this evening. A day ago, heavy rain and fierce winds were warning for at least 2 deaths. Officials warned the impacts of this storm are not over. They are reminding people, even as the rain moves out over the next couple of days, mudslides and other hazards remain a serious threat. Let's turn now to the weather here locally. Freezing rain and even snow could cause a big problem for any planning to travel over the next couple of days, Robert.
Yeah, especially sleet. That's a big deal, especially so for Philadelphia. But it's the morning hours are dry if you get out there and do any traveling. So as we overlook Boathouse Road, it's really nice and festive. And red and still water out there as the wind is not so gusty like it was earlier. Next big thing on the way, though, is the winter storm that will impact our region tomorrow evening through tomorrow night. But it's a quick movement. It's out of here by the time we wake up on Saturday. Currently 34 in the city, feels more like 25. Once you factor in the breeze out the north at 14 miles per hour. There's our weather maker still taking shape across the upper Midwest. That will slide to the east and impact us later in the day. But it's got it all. With snow to the north, rain to the south, and in between, a mixture of rain and snow, along with freezing rain and sleet that will cause some treacherous travel. So overnight tonight, it's called 24 degrees. It's a silent night with a few clouds upstairs and a cool breeze out of the north, around 10 miles per hour. Then for tomorrow, a cloudy start. And then after that, we factor in the wintry mix in the afternoon and at night. We get up to a high of 29 in Allentown, 30 in Bluebell, 35 in Philadelphia, 37 in Dover, and a high of 38 degrees tomorrow in Cape May. Hour by hour we go. By 4 o'clock in the afternoon, a thump of snow entering from the west, along with some sleet pushing into Coatesville, some snow for rain in Allentown, all the way down into Lansdale. And then it only gets worse as the night goes on. By 7 o'clock, precipitation around for everyone, but it's all dependent upon where you live. With a thump of snow from Allentown to Doylestown into Trenton and Toms River, sleet for rain into Philadelphia, Wilmington, Tabernacle, down into Atlantic City. And by 7 o'clock tomorrow, it's just rain for Cape May and areas to the south of Dover. Fast forward to 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Still snowing from the Lehigh Valley to Bucks County, Mercer County to Ocean County. This model tries to take Burlington County with all the snow. I think it's a little too aggressive. I've mainly watched for sleet from Reading through Philadelphia, off of the Vine in Atlantic City, and south of Atlantic City through Cape May and Dover. Again, it's mainly over that. Take us after midnight, and then when we wake up come Saturday morning, we are dry with no clouds. Updated snow and sleet totals, 2 to 4 inches of snow combined with the sleet from Allentown through Bucks County into Trenton and Toms River. A cone to 2 inches of snow and sleet from Reading through Philadelphia off into Atlantic City. And once you get well to the south through Dover and Cape May, no accumulation. A closer view, again, a cone to 2 from Downtown through Westchester into Media, Pine Hill, and Mount Holly, New Jersey. And Salem right on that 2-inch line. The exclusive 10-day on 10. Winter next tomorrow, then clouds will linger for Saturday. We're dry for Saturday, but notice refreezing overnight. Sunday starts off dry, rain around for this Sunday evening, and then that bleeds into the day on Monday, where it's wet and windy with a high of 55 degrees. Behind the cold front, a dramatic drop on Tuesday, 37. Dry to end the year and dry to begin the year. Wednesday, 39. Thursday, 33. We stay in the 30s Friday and Saturday, and another shot of a shower as the birds are back at lake next Sunday with a high of 42 degrees. Merry Christmas.
Okay, Robert, thank you very much. And be sure to scan the QR code on your screen to open the NBC 10 app and go straight to the weather page. Turn on your notifications and we'll send you an alert anytime there's severe weather in your area. A prayer answered this Christmas. A local charity put out an SOS to help give kids in need a special holiday. We'll show you how NBC answered that call. Next.
Get the full story with NBC 10 News as it happens. Live breaking news, local and fast, the most accurate weather forecast. Your community, your station. NBC 10, every weeknight at 11. This is NBC 10 News.
Today, Pope Leo XIV celebrated his first Christmas as the leader of the Roman Catholic Church.
Merry Christmas! May the peace of Christ reign in your hearts and in your families.
Leo revived the tradition of offering Christmas greetings in multiple languages. The first American Pope spoke to a crowd of thousands from the central balcony of St. Peter's Basilica. He called for an end to all global wars and emphasized that in his homily that peace can only come through dialogue. And he reminded the faithful that turning away from the poor and the stranger is, in his words, turning away from God himself. People also paused. There will be no evening service tonight. NBC 10 viewers and volunteers stepped up to make sure kids in need had a Christmas to remember in West Philadelphia. Earlier this week, we shared an urgent plea for toy donations at Chosen 300 Ministries, which has hosted a toy drive for the past 3 decades. Well, today, we found out generous viewers answered that call just in time, helping bring joy to kids across the city.
The service the first segment of the field, someone saw it on the news and wanted to help, so they sent $5,000. So we went to a store and got all these bicycles because of that segment.
We spoke with plenty of kids at today's event who said they were grateful for the presents and said thank you for Santa. Sports is Shane Perdue was in the NBC Sports Philadelphia studio for the preview.
Anyone received a gift of time with their family? They were off on this Christmas Day. We are just 3 days away from the big showdown against the Bills in Buffalo. We're here for you guys who are faced with pulling down the reigning NFL MVP. And a big NFC North matchup between the Lions and Vikings has determined Detroit's fate in the postseason. Highlights next in sports.
Breaking news faster than ever before with the NBC 10 Live Center dedicated to immediacy, bringing you the story before anyone else. Our resources and you'll get breaking news the second it happens. Only on NBC 10.
This is Sportscast, your home field advantage, brought to you by Xfinity. All your favorite teams, all in one place.
Hello there, I'm Amy Gould from our NBC Sports Philadelphia studios. Well, the Eagles were off today. They're going to spend the holiday with their families, but it's back to work tomorrow as we are just 3 days away from a big showdown against the Bills in Buffalo. It's actually the first time the Eagles have gone to Buffalo in the Nick Sirianni era. The Eagles defense is hoping for a return of Jalen Carter after he missed 3 games following shoulder surgery. Carter participated in practice on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. The Birds defense has been playing well even without Carter. They are ranked 3rd in fewest points allowed per game this season. Jalen Carter says that's just typical for this unit.
The more involved in their movement, you see how nothing changed with the defense. We lose a guy, next man up. We bring in a new guy, we come with the same energy, same positivity, same connection, no teamwork.
How we control the game is, I think the biggest thing is really just going in there with a clear mindset, just everybody being tenacious, everybody being hungry.
The NFL will get a triple header today and a bunch of NFC matchups. First in Washington and in Minnesota. The Lions back-to-back NFC North champs. They needed to win in Minnesota today in order to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. We start early in the 4th quarter. The Vikings got out to a 13-6 lead, and we're headhunting Jared Goff all night. He gets swallowed up, the ball comes loose. Minnesota gains possession. Goff adding to his turnover count after 2 interceptions at that point already. Now a 3-point game. Later in the quarter, a jet sweep for Jordan Addison, and he is gone. 65 yards and a leap into the end zone. The bat secures the touchdown. Take another look. Stays in bounds, extends just over the pylon for the score. Vikings with a 10-point lead. It all unravels for Detroit with 3 minutes to go. Bad snap forces Goff to go after the ball, but it gets ripped away by Andrew McNichol. 6 turnovers for the Lions. Just like that, they are eliminated from playoff contention after winning the division in back-to-back seasons. They follow the Vikings today, 23-10. NFC East battle between the Cowboys and Commanders. Dallas taking a 14-3 lead midway through the second quarter and looking to add on. Dak Prescott airing it out finds Devontae Turpin. 86-yard house call. Cowboys' longest play of the season. Washington, though, trying to make a comeback. Down 14 in the third. Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt goes virtually untouched. 72 yards to the end zone. On the flip side, this is the longest rushing play Dallas has allowed all year. Now we're 2 minutes, and it's a 1-possession game. Prescott able to convert the 3rd and 1. Finds George Pickens, and that seals it. Dallas beats Washington 30-23. And that's it for sports. I'm Anna Ford. We're right back.
Breaking news as it happens every weeknight. Coverage you count on.
They finally tonight a Christmas miracle in Arkansas to tell you about. One lucky person hit one of the largest lottery jackpots of all time. The prize soared to $1.8 billion, climbing even higher last night. It is the second largest U.S. jackpot even ever, and the biggest Powerball prize of the year. The winner could take the cash option and walk away with a staggering $835 million for taxes. That's all for tonight. Thanks for joining us. Jimmy Fallon is next.
Breaking tonight, powerful storms delivering a 1-2 punch, slamming the west and barreling toward the northeast. California under a state of emergency. Torrential rain unleashing catastrophic flooding and debris flows that have buried cars and left residents trapped. Evacuation orders, fast-moving mudslides, and swift water rescue still underway as tens of thousands celebrate Christmas in the dark. We're in a storm center. Plus, a major winter wall taking aim at the east, threatening to blanket New York with its biggest snowfall in years. We're live with the latest forecast and the winter storm warning tonight. Plus, breaking news, President Trump revealing moments ago that the U.S. military has carried out strikes against ISIS in Nigeria. The details just coming into our newsroom. The first American pope delivers his first Christmas sermon and makes a plea for peace. A holiday gift for the record books. Someone just hit the $1.8 billion Powerball jackpot, and the search for the winner is on. A tribute between icons. One of Hollywood's most celebrated directors, Congress's friend, Rob Reiner. And the team with some very big shoes to fill, and an NBA star who stepped in to help. Nightly News starts right now.
This is NBC News with Tom Youngs.
And good evening. I'm Sam Brock in for Tom tonight. The situation is both dangerous and still unfolding for 32 million people. Flood alerts in California with a new round of rain arriving. Take a look at this. The hard-hit mountain community of Whitewood slammed for torrential rain overwhelming the town. Mud reaching the roofs of some homes. People there still under orders to shelter in place. Near Los Angeles, water surging through this small parking lot, gushing out like a waterfall. And across the region, harrowing rooftop rescues after heavy rain sent debris crashing through neighborhoods. Now attention turns to the northeast, where a major post-holiday storm is also taking aim, with heavy snow projected. But we begin tonight on the west coast with Dana Griffin.
Tonight, after life-saving rescues as a deadly storm battered the west coast, there's still a threat of mudslides and more flash flooding. The area hardest hit, this mountain community in Brightwood. Dia Tallman is stuck there without power. How has this impacted your Christmas?
Oh gosh, so I just became a grandmother for the first time 3.5 weeks ago. Yeah, and I'm stuck up here. I'm stuck up here alone.
In San Bernardino County, where raging water flooded entire communities, many who didn't evacuate were forced to shelter in place or be rescued. When you see those images, it doesn't look real.
It really doesn't.
Firefighter Christopher Prater describes the harrowing ordeal.
We were taking people from homes, They were rescuing people from vehicles. Some of those homes were cut off. They had no way to get in and out, and they had to resort to using helicopters to get these people off of the roads.
In Northern California, a swift water rescue pulling the stranded driver to safety. And crews are working overtime to keep highways clear after multiple spin-outs and collisions overnight. In the Bay Area, tens of thousands woke up Christmas morning in the dark.
Lots of loud, windy sounds outside, and then saw a big flash, and then power went out.
And Dana Griffin joining us now from the foothills of Altadena, where clearly Dana, more mud has come down from the mountain. What's the concern there tonight?
Well, more rain and mud. Crews had to scrape an additional 3 to 4 feet out of the roadway, dumping it here, and problems can persist even days after this storm passes. Sam?
Dana Griffin, thank you so much. And already, a winter storm warning is up for New York City, with the East Coast poised to get the most snow yet of the year. NBC Chicago meteorologist Kevin Jeans joins us. And Kevin, how much snow we
There's a big travel impacts from this one across the Northeast beginning tomorrow afternoon. And this is going to ramp up through Friday afternoon. Lasting through Friday night into Saturday morning, there's going to be heavy snow and a winter mix of ice storm warnings over western Pennsylvania. Over a quarter of an inch of ice will be possible, so power outages are likely over western Pennsylvania. It's a winter mix of sleet and snow across Pennsylvania, all the way to the D.C. area, but heavy snow around New York. So Philadelphia, New York to Boston seeing snow develop. And this is going to, again, ramp up Friday evening through Friday night. Snow totals for New York, 4 to 8 inches of snow possible. And this will begin to clear out by Saturday morning. So some travel impacts will certainly be felt across the Northeast.
Kevin Jeans, thank you so much. That breaking news out of the White House. The president just posting to social media moments ago about a new military strike he says was against ISIS in Nigeria. Let's get right to Julie Serkin, who is traveling with the president in West Palm Beach. And Julie, what did the president say?
Sam, tonight President Donald Trump announcing just moments ago on social media that the U.S. military carried out what he's calling a powerful and deadly strike against ISIS in northwest Nigeria. Mr. Trump said the Department of Defense, quote, executed numerous perfect strikes as only the United States is capable of doing, which the DoD says were done in coordination with the Nigerian government. Mr. Trump adding that under his leadership, the U.S. will not allow radical Islamic terrorism to prosper. The president for months has claimed Christians were being targeted and killed by Islamist militants in Nigeria. At one point even pledging to, quote, go into that now disgraced country, guns a-blazing, referring to Nigeria. Nigeria's government has pushed back on those claims, calling them a misrepresentation of reality. We reached out to the White House for more details on tonight's strike, but so far we have not heard back. However, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth warning more to come.
All right, numerous strikes. We're going to wait for more clarity on that. Julie Serkin, of course, following all the details for us. Thank you so much for war in Ukraine. Molly Hunter has it.
Today, from New York to Paris to the little town of Bethlehem, Christmas celebrations are in full swing across the globe. In Florida, President Trump calling troops abroad and taking calls from kids around the country.
So Santa's not going to let you down.
Here in the UK, King Charles delivering his Christmas Day message in Westminster Abbey.
With the great diversity of our communities, we can find the strength to ensure that right triumphs over wrong.
And as they always do, the King and Queen gathering with the rest of the royal family at the Sandringham estate. The Prince and Princess of Wales and their children greeting well-wishers. And the Vatican, Pope Leo celebrating Christmas Day Mass in St. Peter's Basilica, something that hasn't happened since the 1990s. Ukraine to fund the Kurds.
It's important to have a lesson for our freedom.
And as the war marches towards the 4-year mark, on the front lines, Ukrainian troops far from home today, calling loved ones on a holiday. And in Kyiv, the courage to sing carols, to make merry, to celebrate, even amid the uncertainty. Molly Hunter, NBC News, London.
Thank you, Molly. And it was a very Merry Christmas indeed for one lucky lottery player or group in Arkansas. A single ticket delivering the $1.8 billion jackpot. Aaron Gilchrist has that for us tonight.
Tonight we have another life-changing jackpot for you.
A Christmas Eve Powerball drawing big enough to overstuff even the biggest stocking.
Your Powerball number tonight is...
Today, Powerball announced that ticket before taxes now worth a lump sum payout of $834.9 million, or $1.8 billion paid out over 30 years.
The jackpot has reset. Now everybody in Arkansas is trying to figure out who defied those odds of 1 in 292 million. But per Arkansas law, the winner can choose to stay anonymous for up to 3 years.
No one ever gets lucky here.
Until today.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Nationwide, 8 other tickets in the drawing matched 5 numbers, meaning a Christmas bonus of $1 million each for those Powerball players. But here in Arkansas, curiosity is building about the state's newest billionaire.
Do you think maybe you know somebody in town?
I don't know, but I need to start making phone calls, that's for sure.
Now, for the person holding that winning ticket, the advice is clear. First, you want to... Sam?
Under lock and key, no doubt. We just hope that winner or winners are generous. When we return on this Christmas edition of Nightly News, the NBA star whose generosity changed the life of a team prospect. Turns out it's a whole lot easier to follow in his footsteps when you both wear a size 20 shoe.
Your sisters are running early. Early? This headache. We've got an hour. Try PainQuil, the max strength liquid pain reliever that starts working fast. PainQuil, the aches, pain, strains, head pounding, backache, plus speak fast medicine.
When COPD tried to stop you, you kept going. Breastfeed, a 3-in-1 inhaler. Better breathing starting within 5 minutes. And helps prevent flare-ups. Breastfeed won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breastfeed more than prescribed.
Are you one of the million supplements soothes your digestive system to provide fast 5-symptom relief? Stock up on Pepto today.
And we are back now with the story of an incredible gift, not from Santa or even mom and dad, but from an NBA star player who knows how hard it can be to fill the biggest shoes. If Care 11 in Minnesota has the story.
Basketball has its advantages when you're big.
I'm 16 right now.
And how old are you? 15. But here's a reason that admits being this big isn't all fun and games.
It's a really big struggle to find size 20 shoes.
Samantha Wiesent is Harrison's mom. It took her months to find Harrison's first pair of size 20s last year.
His coach asked a trainer who asked another trainer who had access to the Timberwolves facility on his one pair.
They were told that pair were cast-offs from center Rudy Gobert. So when his game shoes suddenly gave out at the start of this season, Samantha decided to try going straight to the source, sending Rudy a DM on Instagram.
What's the chance? He's not going to answer.
But a couple weeks later, he did answer. And this past week, a big gift arrived.
Opened it, and I was like, it's really weird. It really came.
Whole box. That's when she handed the package over to Harrison. And started recording. As he unboxed not one, but multiple pairs of size 20 basketball shoes, and then some. We asked Rudy about that special delivery after Tuesday's game and shared it with Harrison.
I was happy to put together a little box and choose some shoes for him to be able to wear to work. Not too long ago, I was a kid with big feet.
He's the have shoes to play like he's going to be able to play basketball. I'm just so thankful. To know what it's like to walk in someone else's shoes. Rudy Gobert knows. Ken Early with that fantastic story. Thank you. We are back in a moment with one legendary director's moving tribute to Rob Lynam. That's coming up next.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Earn a blade to what's possible with Tremfya, with rapid relief in 4 weeks. Many people experience remission after 1 and even 2 years. Some saw 100% visible healing of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Tremfya now offers self-administration from the start.
Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
So much stuff. Move past pain with Vicks Vapor Freeze. Get hours of pain relief with maximum strength menthol, plus powerful Vicks Vapor. College! Vapor Freeze your pain.
The #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Congestion takeover. Avernotrix. Wow, ridiculously fast nasal congestion relief. The wow is free. And now try new drug-free Avansafe.
It's like a deep breeze, but sleep cool. So no one's letting up light or blasting the air conditioner because the Tellarè goes up to 10 degrees cooler all night long. Find cooler sleep with the Tellarè collection at an actual community.
I'm Jordan, and these are my breasts. Went through some big changes. A new grade. But as my next child began, I started breast cancer. Then I learned about Kisqali, a pill that stops cancer from growing and can help me live longer. Since then, I drove cross country, finished a degree, and finally saw my favorite band. Kisqali with an aromatase inhibitor is for adults with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali may cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in serious infections. Life-threatening lung problems and abnormal heartbeats can occur. Your doctor should test your heart and blood before and during treatment. If you have new or worsening cough, chest pain, or dizziness. Before taking Kisqali, tell your doctor all your medical conditions, medicines you take, and if you're breastfeeding, pregnant, or planning to be, as it can harm an unborn baby. Common side effects include nausea, headache, and tiredness. I'm more than just breast cancer, and I have a lot more to go. You've got a Pepto predicament, Querida. You overdid it on Abuela's cooking. Undo it with Pepto-Bismol, so you can enjoy that Abuela-sized serving. When you overdo it, undo it with Pepto-Bismol.
Woo! It's the most wonderful time of the year. Holidays of the house is back. The DraftKings Casino. Unwrap the cycle all the day too. There's classics like slots and blackjack, plus new favorites like rocket and roll. You better hope you're nice this year because DraftKings is giving out rewards all season long. The only thing harder than getting which casino game you play is signing a photo for your holiday card.
Everyone can play for a daily share of 150 million spins on featured games over 14 days. The crown is yours.
And welcome back. 2 Iowa soldiers killed in Syria are back on American soil tonight. A plane carrying Staff Sergeants Nick Howard and Thomas Tovar returned their bodies home on Wednesday. The U.S. launching rare strikes in Syria earlier this month on ISIS positions in retaliation for the shooting attack that left the National Guardsman and an American interpreter dead. Acclaimed director Martin Scorsese is paying tribute right now to his friends Rob and Michelle Reiner. The two were huge fans of each other's work and collaborated on The Wolf of Wall Street. Scorsese writing the New York Times op-ed in parts. I'll be at dinner or a party and find myself seated next to Rob, and I'll hear his laugh and feel lucky all over again to have him as a friend. Touching words. And in Florida, a great police officer spotted a stranded dog in marsh grass. You see him pointing there. The Jacksonville officer flagging down nearby boaters who brought the French bulldog Porky ashore. That's what they called him. He got a ride in the back of his squad car to safety, and we're happy to report that Porky has a new family tonight. Well, when we come back, a final holiday message from Tom Giannis and a tribute to the hardworking team that gets this broadcast on the air each year.
You know what's all good? Zero heartburn. That's why I take Prilosec OTC. Just one pill a day blocks heartburn before it starts. Prilosec OTC. One pill, zero heartburn. All good for pain in multiple spots like here, here, or here. Salamas patches. Stick firmly and remove comfortably once your pain is gone. Salamas. It's good medicine. congestion take over. After no treatment. Wow, ridiculously fast nasal congestion relief. And trying new drug-free Appensate.
Are you one of the millions of Americans who suffer from an upset stomach after a big meal? Try Pepto-Bismol. Unlike some products, Pepto coats and soothes your digestive system to provide fast 5-symptom relief. Stock up on Pepto today.
For those with depression not getting enough relief from their antidepressants, adding Caplyta can help you let in the light, providing greater relief from depression symptoms than an antidepressant alone. And some medications, Caplyta is also proven to deliver significant symptom relief from both bipolar 1 and 2 depression.
Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Caplyta is not approved for dementia-related psychosis. Call your doctor about new or sudden mood changes, behaviors, or suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, dry mouth, feeling tired, and diarrhea. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor about Caplyta.
Sunday, on the special edition of Meet the Press, Kristen Morgan sits down with Brett Copley, Marcus Sanderson, and John Chu for a special Meet the Moment conversation, how they're making an impact and inspiring others. Sunday on Meet the Press. Wake up with NBC 10 News today with the best coverage of breaking news and the weather certified post-accurate forecast. See for yourself why it's the regional Emmy winner for outstanding morning newscast. Start your day right with Aaron and Keith, only on NBC 10. Coverage you count on. Welcome back to Nightly News. Before we go tonight, we wanted to thank you for watching and supporting us each and every night. It's been an honor to take this role and share our evenings together. We start every day thinking about you and your family and how we can help you stay informed and inspired. And I say we because there is a great team that works really hard to put together this broadcast every night. It is a true pleasure to be part of their team and NBC News. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. The new year is going to bring you stories and challenges and amazing moments, but one thing won't change. Tonight and always, we'll be here for you.
Such a magical time. It's a season where we embrace the joy of spending time with the people we love.
From our family to yours, happy holidays.
News ABC Now. First in the day.
We are well within all
News for the generation now. It's NBC News Now. Live news streaming free everywhere.
NBC Nightly News with Tom Youngs. Weeknights on NBC.
10:15. Slide by and get up now. How's your holiday shopping? Are you ready?
I'm already overwhelmed by UPS driver. I'm on a first-name basis with FedEx Louise, if you're watching. Hi. There's 2 coming today. I'm sorry.
Plus, surprises under the tree. Enjoy the first week from I Love LA. I love you so much.
What are the top 5 things you love about me?
Today I'm Kelly. Last year he won a CMT Award for Breakthrough Music Video of the Year, and earlier this year, star. He's already amassed more than 3.6 billion streams globally, including his hit Pretty Little Poison. He's about to set out on his first ever world tour. It's been such an awesome time performing the holiday hymn right now for us, though. How great thou art. Give it up for Born Desire. You're gonna love it. Have you really experienced going around the world yet? I hadn't until I started doing music.
Yes and no. This will be my first time going to Australia for touring over there, so I'm really excited for that.
Oh, you're gonna love it. Aussies are amazing.
Yeah.
Southern people love Australians. Okay, so thank you so much. Morning single, y'all. How great that art, which is so beautiful. Also pick up his latest album, which I love singing. It's titled this album after saying how great that art. His album is called Relapse, Lies, and Betrayal. And you can see him on his worldwide tour starting next year. Have so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Let's bring out our first guest, y'all. She's a very funny woman. You've seen her in movies like Freakier Friday and Summer of '69. But you may know her best for her many characters and sketches over the last 7 seasons of Saturday Night Live, because she's hilarious. As no, you're just shaking your head. You're like, yep. This is correct. SNL airs this Saturday with host Josh O'Connor and musical guest Lily Allen. It's live on NBC and Peacock. Please welcome Chloe Fine.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm here, so it might change.
SNL was so great this last year. Melissa McCarthy on it. It's like, so hard. Everything, I mean, you have to have real professionals coming in to kind of take that heat and be able to improv like that, like quickly. And because some of it's obviously not a lot of it's improv, but I mean, there are moments.
Melissa, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw this shit. There was a UPS.
Oh my God,
yeah, Donna Fonda. I was crying backstage because that whole thing where she had the shoe in her mouth was totally improvised. And Mikey and her did the grounded together, so they know. Like, he was so used to her. You know,
I know, is it easier when you have people like that? That was going to be my question.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but obviously it was perfect to kind of solve it.
Ma'am.
He broke really when he was like,
no, he never does.
Which I love.
Yeah.
Do that. He said, Tiffany, let's just keep a little behind the curtain. Totally. Okay, so there's another sketch and it's called Christmas Morning. Yeah. It's about how moms get robes for Christmas.
Yes, there it is.
Have you
Christmas wigs thing.
ever given a holiday robe?
Yeah, every year we give my mom a robe. Until that sketch, and I didn't even write it. I was like so called out.
Oh my God.
I know.
I feel like it's an intimate gift.
I'm still ones. I really like. I still get slippers. Like I'll do which a fresh hug. I mean,
Look, it's
come on.
Yeah.
My dog is actually in that sketch, by the way. Oh yeah, that's my dog as a puppy because it was at the time of COVID. And
Is he remember Stag?
He's not a wag. I know. Stag. I don't know. I'm trying to get him in so anyone knows. Because the other dog who's a wag afra, maybe wag afra.
What do you call that?
Yeah, he's a wag afra, and his family had COVID, and I had snuck my dog illegally into work.
Yeah,
and I told him, no, I pulled him out of my purse, and I was like, here he is. So he's in the sketch.
Yeah.
On cash.
If you get caught, just start crying. Because I do like that. I need this animal.
Yeah.
You know, right? Yeah.
So, white lady.
Go with it.
Yeah.
Oh, we are not making fun of anyone.
I'm making fun of myself.
I know. Okay, so let's do some commercials and then let's get guests in our audience. Hi, Kelly. Happy holidays. I'm Madeline. Chloe, there's not a Christmas that passes without my family referencing your SNL sketch Christmas Morning. I'll admit I've been guilty of getting my mom a robe, but Mom, if you're watching, don't worry, robes are out this year. Don't go away. Kelly has more with Chloe next.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With rapid remission at 12 weeks, and fewer bowel movements and less abdominal pain at 4 weeks. Most patients achieve remission at 1 year, and some patients saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Daddy showed this in the mama clip about her son.
We need to do something about that. Camera Tyler, I'm gonna show you how to rinse that odor out.
That smells a lot better. Rinse impossible odors out in one wash.
Now, boy. Cough, congestion. What is that? It's an next kickstart.
Headache.
Mucinex gives a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. Also, try new Kickstart Severe Congestion and Cough.
For me, I've always wanted to be a neurologist ever since I was 2 years old. I grew up in Northeast Philly. Summer 10. I remember being my mom from work, and then I would present the weather forecast. My first teacher for neurology was Hurricane Schwartz. He really taught me how to be meticulous and dig into the little details. I love this area, but it's different when you're forecasting for your friends and family. This isn't just a job for me, this is my home. Listen, you can get your forecast from anywhere. But the most accurate forecast comes from us.
Let the reindeer games begin. The disappointment is palpable. The Melissa McCarthy. Plus from Taz to Billy Jones. Friday and Kelly. I'm already overwhelmed by UPS driver. Oh. Yeah, I'm on a first-name basis with FedEx Louise, if you're watching. Hi. There's something coming today. I'm sorry. UPS was like, holy, enough. Already in like 3 large boxes. I have a package problem. It's bad. I send my children because I have shame about it. I'm like, oh, look at the doors. I don't know why you do. In the summer, I started to do like Amazon. You can kind of get morning delivery, so I get up like a crazy lady, hide the packages in the garage, so I'm waiting for them to see him. And then his birthday was this year, and one of his presents was no packages for a week. That says something definitely. Yeah, really. Got the boxes to do all the. Well, it's just a lot. Yeah, I'm learning. I need to go to rehab. Yeah. It's just so accessible. I know. I know. It's lost, but I know. I'm like going into stores. You're like, oh, I haven't done this in a while. You know, it's great though. Shopping in New York is amazing because you don't want to carry anything. So I don't buy anything. Let's make it. Take it to my house. Wait, so you have a lot of great impressions on the show. You're one of my favorites. So how much planning goes into each one? Well, it depends, I guess. Some people I like really similar to. I'm from California. That's here. I know. I like to wear more. I like to wear more. Like, I don't know, the men take me a while. It really depends. You and Ariana's super close. I know Ariana and Cher are going to be back. I know. Yes, I'm very excited. Are you going to revisit this gift for me personally? I hope. It was funny. I knew she did Jennifer Coolidge, and it was like the question where I was like, we make some Coolidge off. Let's do it. Yeah. So I know we both do Jennifer Lawrence. Maybe we'll be like, oh, like a laugh. We're just laughing in the mirror. I don't know. The first one I heard Ariana do, we were working on The Voice, and it was behind me. She just randomly did it for some reason. Jennifer Lawrence? The Jennifer Coolidge. Okay, I didn't even laugh. I turned around in awe. I was like that. I felt like she was behind me. You told her she's so good at it. Yeah. Anyway, it's so good. Did you do like imperstitions to use your family at all? Did that go? I think. No, I think my first was like I have an aunt who talks like this. She's like a free spirit, and I'm gonna always do. We're from Baltimore on my dad's side. She just hides her from you. Her whole thing is, she's a free spirit, you know. She came to the show this week actually, and we were taking our cast photo, and we weren't supposed to have family, but I snuck my family and just like, it'll be fun. And I look over, and she's gotten up and it's like. So I hear that you're working on a new impression. I'm studying you right now. Okay. And can I give you some tips? All I want is okay. I feel like, look, I'm forced to watch myself. I hate watching myself. You have to watch yourself sometimes? I only do because half the time, like, the cue card, I don't know, the camera's here and I'm like, you know. Yeah. That was the SNL. We had cue cards that we're supposed to. Yeah, definitely off of it. Like, myself be looking. I can catch myself in reverse, looking at myself in the sketch. Like, I get distracted. I don't like when I'm back. I don't like that. Yeah. I like it. I do not. Well, no, I get distracted. Yeah. Like, what I'm saying is like, what? But no, I didn't realize until this show, doing this show, like how annoying I am. You're not annoying at all. No, when you watch yourself back, I'm not being. I love myself, but I just mean, I did it in this interview. I caught myself. I do this. And then if you're interviewing someone, mention that. I'm like, but shut up. But I'm so conversational. I get excited about it. Yeah, but I don't allow the other person to connect. Sometimes. Let's just remember the seal and the flow. Okay, okay. Let's take another break. Be sure to watch Saturday Night Live this Saturday with host Josh O'Connor and musical guest Lily Allen. You can see it live on NBC and Peacock. Jordan Person from I Love LA is here next. We'll be right back.
BetMGM is where you leave ordinary for something a little more interesting. With your favorite games, like The Price is Right and Breaking Big. Or the center of it all, live dealer classes, because interesting leads to excitement, which opens the door to pursuit. Make it Vegas almost anywhere. BetMGM Casino. Make it right.
So last month, we home delivered 24 cars, and the customer never even came to the shop. So if you want to take advantage of my crazy prices on January 2nd, it doesn't matter where you are. If you're watching this commercial, you're my customer. The Shore, Lehigh Valley, Delaware. If you're visiting from Chicago, I'm your guy. I deliver today. That's why no matter where you live, I've always been with you. Just get help.
At the Barnes Foundation, art is something to be experienced. The Barnes collection is like no other in the world. When you enter the immersive galleries, you'll immediately notice how the unique displays are unlike any museum. While visiting, be sure to tie your Barnes Focus, an app that allows you to scan artworks for a deeper dive. And note you're just completed about a visit to the Barnes shop, where you can find one-of-a-kind pieces from the legendary collection. When you see the Barnes, you see art and the world in a new light. Visit BarnesFoundation.org to plan your visit.
Eagles fans, we know your passion doesn't stop after Sunday, and neither does your company.
That's why NBC 10 and NBC Sports Philadelphia bring you the Birds every day.
Go Birds, with the most accurate weather forecast and breaking news faster emailed straight from the NBC 10 Live Center in English and Spanish.
NBC 10, Telemundo 62, and NBC Sports Philadelphia, Philly's largest news, weather, and sports team, and the official television station of the Philadelphia Eagles.
NBC 10 First Alert Weather. Most accurate 10 years in a row. Coverage you count on.
Actor, writer, director, producer, comedian, and singer. Just all the things. What are the cats? You know his work from the show English Teacher and in the film Rotting in the Sun. You can see him now in I Love LA. New episodes debut Sundays on HBO and HBO Max.
I mean, this from the bottom of my heart, like service workers make the world go round. It's important. It's true that we need a lot. My wife and I, we lost everything after the end of the war. So, gone. So, that's all. Well, thank you so much. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys next time.
Wow.
His wife? Oh, great. $612. Awesome. This is supposed to be an investment for me. I just wasted $612 on a straight fire victim curvator. It's going to be nice and warm. I can help you seize it.
It's very that commercial, like this is your mind on drugs.
Do we have you already?
Yeah, I mean, this is sad. Are you kidding me?
I know, I love it.
I just want to like sleep and watch Family Stone over and over again. And gain 30 pounds. I want to see my Family Stone.
You know, I thought it was for you, but I get it. I love that movie.
Yeah, we're never been like a super holiday fan. My mom was the type that like in like September or May, I'd be like, I want that shirt. And she'd be like, okay, that's like your Hanukkah present for next year. And so she would buy me something in May, and then that would transfer over to like Christmas or Hanukkah.
You know what though? That kind of makes sense because times get
think gifts in general are a little like
It should be kind of
constant.
Well,
But why do we need a holiday for me to get free things? Doesn't make sense. Yeah.
I do like how many of those, like, if something is inspired in the moment, do it then.
Yeah.
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 But wait, let's talk about your show. So it's called I Love LA.
Yes.
Which you, like, never hear anyone say.
No, it's all about I Love New York classically, and then we said, what if we flipped it?
Yes. What is it? Tell me about it.
It's about a group of friends, a very ambitious group of friends in LA, and we're all kind of in the entertainment industry in some way. One's like a influencer manager, one's a kind of influencer. I play a celebrity stylist, and we're all just trying to like make it and get there and we can.
Yeah, so like LA.
Very easy to make it, as you probably heard.
Totally.
Yeah, you kind of just get there, they're like, here's your show, here's your money, have fun.
It's so efficient.
It's simple.
Oh my god, wait, so you met, I heard the series creator, was it karaoke? You were...
Yeah, Rachel Sennett, if anyone knows her. She's great, but we had gotten set up on like a friend date through Io at a beery from the Bear, if you know her. And we went, the best. And yeah, we went karaokeing in New York one night, and we had like 3 performers in like a tiny karaoke room, so we just like sang for hours and hours. But me and I remember we were singing Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush.
Okay.
And like how like in the karaoke there's 2 buttons. There's one to like skip to go to the next song and one to cue. Right, you're on the same page, the cue button.
Yeah.
So we're like right about to get to the chorus. The Wuthering Heights. It's Rachel cues it, goes to her next song. And Io and I like look at her with death in our eyes. We were like, you did not. We were half joking, but actually deadly serious. Yeah. And we yelled at her. And she started crying. She also started crying. And that's when I knew I loved her, because I'm like, oh, she's so pure and sensitive.
Oh my god, that's amazing. I love you so much. Let's take a break. New episodes of I Love LA debut every Sunday on HBO and HBO Max. We've got some holiday gifts coming your way next. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir, I'm ready. Your food drinks were just delivered.
Now what about the music? It's gotta be my new one. Play it.
I'm not sure this is right for your niece's party. She's turning 5.
Yeah.
Should we cancel the dancers?
Let's reschedule the dancers.
What day would work for you?
Just not today. Alexa, you're good.
It's not like a good kid. You've got pneumonia, though. It may sound catchy because it's inflicted with norovirus, COVID-19, and all the same problem. Using Lysol disinfectant spray on surfaces helps reduce their spread by 4 times. Herbal Essences is a force of nature, made with supercharged botanical blends. Our sulfate-free formulas deeply penetrate to boost hair health without the Salon Naturals price tag. Herbal Essences.
Wake up with NBC 10 News today with the best coverage of breaking news. Weather certified post-accurate forecast. See for yourself why it's the regional Emmy winner for outstanding morning newscast. Start your day up with Aaron and Keith. Only on NBC 10. Coverage you count on.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Holiday from House is back at DraftKings Casino. Unwrap excitement with all the games for fun. There's classics like slots and blackjack, plus new favorites like Rocket and Moon. You better hope you've been nice this year, because DraftKings is giving out rewards all season long. The only thing harder than picking which casino game to play is signing a photo via holiday card. Everyone can play for a daily share of 150 million spins on featured games over 14 days. The crown is yours.
Eagles fans get insider access on game day kickoff. Get unmatched analysis on Eagles pregame. Catch the greatest show in sports Sunday Night Football. Plus all the action and post-game live. And your exclusive interview with Coach Sirianni on Game Day Final.
NBC 10, NBC Sports Philadelphia, and you. Always game day ready.
Unwrap Cozy TV's gifts to you. Holiday episodes every day. It's a Bucky for Life hour-long special. And 2 brand new shows too. Happy holidays, my king. Have a Merry Christmas with Cozy TV.
NBC 10 News at 11. Your reason Stay up. Now on breaking news, straight from the NBC 10 Live Center.
Local stories that can't wait until tomorrow. And the most accurate forecast certified by Weather Radar. NBC 10 News at 11. Coverage you count on.
But the reindeer games to go. Terrific 40 minutes album with Melissa McCarthy. Plus from Task and Noah Jones. Friday and Kelly.
Destinations Ulta Beauty to celebrate the season of giving. In fact, a few weeks ago, they helped us spread holiday cheer to the Bethlehem Covenant House. We had our own Lawrence Sarian pitch in as well, for such a sweet woman out. Today, Lawrence is back. He's brought us products and all that.
Nice to see you happy holidays. Now here's the thing, right? You know that I'm all about people feeling beautiful from the inside out. And that holiday season is truly one of the most beautiful gifts you can give somebody else. So in the spirit of giving, Ulta Beauty is celebrating 12 days of Wait for It. Get this with something for everyone on your list. Say hello to my partner in crime, and today, I brought a few picks and hidden gems from Ulta Beauty where you can find the best presents for every list, every moment, and my favorite part, every single budget. Right? And what we've got gifts in three categories, starting with, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Starting with this, let's do it. Starting with, I know, right? Here's another fun fact. Did you know that many of the ingredients in those first fragrances are still used in perfumery today?
Lavender?
Yeah. Oh, look at you paying attention. Now, here's the thing. Ulta Beauty, which I love, has men's, women's, and unisex scents. And there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
And I start with this one is cold, almost cold. Breathe it in. You have scents of lavender and Palo Santo. And it's also very grounding. And we can all use a little calm this time of year, right? We also have iconic carousel scent, and this offers a full fruity scent. One spritz gives you an instant energy boost. You wear this, and you're sure to own every room you walk into. I love it, right? Yeah. It's good. It's good. Okay, spritz. Okay, that's the one we're coming to, right? Now, here's another fun fact. Did you know that back in the day, Sumerians crushed gems to use as cosmetics? Oh, busy. Way back then, yeah. When I was a child. That was so long ago. But today, things have changed. Are you ready for the change? Yes. Let's see the change. Ready, selection of makeup you can get. And with the right selection of makeup you can get every vibe, every look, on every single what? Budget! For example, we have Kylie Cosmetics glossy or matte liquids with liner is a must for lips in just 2 steps. You love a pump your lip. And now that you've got your lips taken care of, let's move on to the right surgery. In the best way. It is everything you need to create endless looks, and it's available to beauty. Right? We all need to address and take care of this holiday season. Simply sleep. We also need to eliminate stress.
Oh, well.
Are you ready to eliminate stress? Are you ready to eliminate stress? That's right. It's all about self-care. And in fact, did you know that the average American woman, wait for it, uses a dozen personal care products every single day? We see you. Also, did you know that men use 6 products?
I was hoping you were going to say like 20.
We're on 6, which is why we've got the best selection of top brands to buzzy exclusive to choose from. That you have love being served. Now check out this. This is the Sacred Hair Oil. It looks and feels so luxurious, and it's formulated to give you your softest, shiniest hair. I love that, right? You know what we call that, Kelly? We call it full head pampering. So now that you have correct, and my Joy Bite is only available at Ulta Beauty. And if you want your skin to feel as luxurious as your hair, the Ordinary has 3 hydrating, brightening skin phase, especially for your skin that feels dark and
An Ulta Beauty gift card is the easiest gift ever, which is why you're all going home with a $500 off.
I got this wow skin from Olay Super Serum Body Wash with 5 powerful ingredients to transform my skin from dull to luminous. I then use new Super Serum Body Lotion to stay luminous longer. For me, it's only Olay Super Serum.
Is because when you line cool, you can push your limits and juggle over 35 trillion complex tasks. Imagine if that powerful.
You know, you come up at the end of the year and you figure out what you want to do. And I don't think you guys are going to find any surprise, but I want to sell a lot. So from now until January 2nd, I'm going to do crazy. Every single car. Jeeps, Ram trucks, Ram vans, everything. So if you don't have any, it probably cost you money. And that's why I've always been your dealer. Just get out of it.
NBC 10 News at 11. Your reason to stay up.
for breaking news of the moment, straight from the NBC 10 Live Center, media coverage you count on.
Right now, I love asking anybody with information.
No answer.
With the most accurate forecast for your neighborhood. 10 years in a row, certified by Weather Radar.
And the local stories that can't wait until tomorrow. From the largest news, weather, and sports team in town, NBC 10 News at 11. Coverage you count on. This winter, the simple joy of warm clothing can make a real difference in someone's life.
So join NBC 10, 62, and NBC Sports Philadelphia for the Power Philly Coach Run.
As we gather essential items to keep families warm across our area.
Donate new or used winter clothes.
Sign up for the Amazon wish list or make a donation.
For drop-off location and more info, go to nbc10.com/bundleup.
Wake up with NBC 10 News today with the best coverage of breaking news. And certified coach accurate forecast. See for yourself why it's the regional Emmy winner for Sandy Morning Newscast. Start your day right with Aaron and Keith. Only on NBC 10. Coverage you count on.
Together, it makes us feel good, it allows us to express ourselves, and be a little cheeky, which is nice. In every corner of our country, there are fantastic organizations helping change lives through the power of music. As part of the spirit, we are shining a light on them. It's the most musical time of the year. Confidence and pride with the art of drumming, and the results have been pretty incredible. Let's go to the founder and executive director of the Louisville, did I say right, Leopard percussionist, Diane. I'm always good. Louisville, let's go sing it. follow it. It's so funny because we're both Southern, but like it's different. Okay, so wait, I'm gonna nail it by the end of this interview. Okay. This all kind of started by accident.
Yeah, I didn't even do this. I was teaching second and third grade at a school in and I was looking for bulletin board paper, and I found a whole bunch of literature stacked up in the closet. So I've been using since the fourth grade. I played wind instruments. So I went and got my class, like, you all over the concert, and they have, you know, kids, they're very good. So we brought it all in the room, learned a bunch of songs, played at PTA meeting, and we played for somebody's grandma at the nursing home, and played at the mall, and it blew up from there. So 32 years later, we're an organization. We work with kids in second through 12th grade. We have about 300 to 400 kids a year, and they come from all over the world. Yes, we have drum ensembles, skilled drum groups, and we have drum set lessons, we have set classes, we have drumming, and we have homeschool groups, and we have community activities, so we have a lot going on.
See, you have kind of an untraditional approach, right?
Yes, very much. You know, like now all the kids are into video games and electronics, so it's instant gratification. So what we do with our kids, we get them on an instrument right away, and we teach them how to play immediately from the beginning. The reading will come later, but it's all hearing and feeling first.
Yeah, because it's like language. When you're learning how to talk when you're a little kid, you learn how to talk and then you learn how to read.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing with the kids. It works really well with the kids that maybe don't excel academically. You know, they can do this and give their questions harder. If this wasn't too bad, all the time.
Well, it's so confidence when you're a kid, about yourself, yeah, how to do better than else.
You're getting confidence and acceptance and tolerance and things like it's okay to take a risk, and it's also okay to mess up. You just try it again. And that's we teach all of that through.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'd be devastated because like, oh my god, everything's in your head. You're a kid, and you're like the whole world saw that. No one saw. And in your head, it's such a big deal. But when you do fail like that, I think it makes you better and it makes you a little bit more fearless.
Yes, right. They really become different kinds of people.
Yeah,
because it's just
better versions of themselves.
Yes, and that's part of the mission of our group. We want to just make good human beings and just try to do it with music.
Yeah, that's so fun. So you say this has changed their lives. How so?
Well, there's, you know, people ask me about, you know, all the big moments and the accolades. You know, the big stuff is good, but some of the things, the little things that happen with kids, like there's this little girl that she wants to play in the back row all the time. She's tied the back and she doesn't need to sit down. And I'm always asking, all right, new song, let's play a friend. And she was kind of, all right, come on up, friend. She can play something. Yeah. So we're playing a real simple blues tune. So we're at a gig and she plays a solo, and it was okay. She got through it. It wasn't the best solo we've ever heard, but just to see her, to really, you know, she was scared and she worked through it. We play all of this is part of the eastern part of the United States, and we could get on a bus. We would go there. Yeah, we have a performance coming up next week. We're going to Chicago for this music vision.
Yeah.
So we'll go to Chicago and play the show. We can drive around with the Christmas decorations. You know?
Yeah.
I love that feeling of the people who do different things, and my school, if you work so hard and you learn everything, and you put in the work, and you're so tired of doing it, but then get out there and you feel so accomplished and you get off stage and you just did something with everybody. Yes.
That moment is so special.
Right. They're really excited about that. They're also excited about comes around. It's wonderful.
Well, I love bus rides.
Yeah.
Now, we're different generations. I have my Discman, and I'd be like, on that bus ride, I love the bus ride. From a little leopard percussionist have gone on to have huge careers in music. I'm next going to meet two of them and learn how the program became the foundation to their success.
Wise Lounge Rosé recommended by dermatologist Mark Wine, providing better skin care. Lounge Rosé Face Moisturizer. More than just a moisturizer. Helps repair skin barrier in just 1 hour. 14-hour hydration. Lounge Rosé.
Your home is your happy place until you add bad odors. Use Febreze plug-in. It has a microchip that alternates 52 scents to fight odors and provide freshness after 50 days. Try Febreze Plus.
selling a box downtown. Her friends for their same small business. Only Tellarè.
When your dog hears the call of the wild, make sure they have the right fuel to answer. Blue Wilderness Chicken, with 30% more protein than Purina Protein chicken, is formulated to give your dog energy to explore, to discover, and to take on the wild with you. Stay warm. Okay, right now I'm at work now. New customers, sign up and get 100% deposit match up to $1,000 paid in local spends. We have over $100 ever since I was 2 years old. I grew up in Northeast Philly in Somerton. I remember living with my mom work, and then I would present the weather forecast for my first mentor in meteorology was West Hurricane Short. He really taught me to dig into the little details. I love this area, but it's different when you're forecasting for your place and path. This isn't just my home. Listen, you can get your forecast from anywhere, but the most accurate forecast comes from us.
Welcome to NBC.
The most accurate weather forecast certified by Weather Rings. Thunderstorms on the overtaking area. Breaking news.
Reporting live.
That's why I will be following the story all night long.
Today's top stories.
This is going to impact teachers and students.
Sheila's going to tell us which roads not to take.
No matter where you are every weekday morning. NBC 10 News Today coverage you count on.
Diane founded the Louisville Electric percussionist to provide percussive education to kids across her community. Some of the students have seen tremendous success performing with the biggest names in music, including our next two guests. Hi to Dave, Hannah, everybody. Alright, so take us back to when you first started working with Diane. So I was in a classroom next to Diane's classroom when she started the program. I don't know how to get in that class next year, but can I please be in her classroom? And I got in the classroom, and I remember the first time she showed me how to play the little mallet instruments. And it was, I was like, I love this. I love this. Yeah, and I was 7 as well. I ended up in her 2nd grade class. And I remember when she first put sticks in my hands, something just clicked. I had been dancing since I was 3, so performing my whole life, such a long time. Yeah. But when I was finally learning how music was made, it just opened up a whole new world for me. Y'all to play professionally as well, right? Yeah. It's Prince, did you? Yeah. And then Childish Gambino, right? And this is great. After going through so much ear training and just studying with her, I went on to play locally in other bands. I started posting stuff on YouTube. I went to college, Chicago College of Performing Arts as a jazz major. And then I get this really cryptic email from someone who claimed to be a music manager, but they didn't get a lot of information. And it turns out that they were Prince. And they invited me to come out to Paisley and jam with them. What is your what? Did you see that? And it was amazing. I was like, this is everybody. That's incredible. Yeah. Such a time. You know, all those things that we learned about listening to your bandmates and trusting those instincts and just being able to on the spot kind of go with the flow. I learned that at a very young age with her, and it paid off. Yeah. And you were Childish Gambino, right? Yes, that's incredible. Thank you. How did that happen? So when I graduated college, I joined Dance Yards, and then we were playing a festival. And I joined Two Yards. We were on tour. We were playing a summer festival that Childish Gambino was playing, and it was not like moments after the church tour ended, I got a phone call from their musical director, Chris Hart, and he basically asked if I could join for the Awaken My Love tour. And I was like, it was perfect time too. I was like, perfect, I need work. Yeah. And so every working means yes. wait, you gotta be ready though. Yeah, and I always, I do believe that foundation has to be, and that not easy to have. And so, wait, so actually, I was able to be a part of it because of scholarships, because I didn't have the money to do that. And you actually do a whole show every year, right? Help with scholarships.
We have our big day every year at the Historic Theater in Louisville, and usually we get about 800 or 900 people in the audience, and it's, everybody, all the kids get to present their best. We've got kids backstage helping the little ones, and we have a very extraordinary 14-year-old who's our MC, so it's very kid-run. Yeah, that's one of our operating expenses in here, and it also helps fund our scholarships, because we've got, and the family finances should not be paid to get paid. For sure, that's me.
Well, our fans at X-Now are on a mission to make phone service free, easy, and accessible to everyone, and they love how you're all giving kids across Louisville opportunities in music and a foundation for life, and so they're donating $10,000 to the Louisville 11. Teachers inspire and, really empower kids to really change the trajectory of their lives, and you do that, and that's a wonderful gift.
Then Brad showed up with game rids and beads. When they mixed their sets, they discovered they were segments. Smells like it's been lost. Mix, match, or happy with game.
Did you know 80% of women are struggling with hair damage? Pantene's Miracle Rescue Conditioner with melting pro curl technology locks in moisture to repair 6 months after one use for resilient, healthy hair without the luxury of Pantene. With further way to what's possible with Tremfya, with rapid relief in 4 weeks. Many people experience remission after 1 and even 2 years. Some saw 100% of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu symptoms, or a human vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Tremfya now offers self-administration from the start. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
This New Year's Eve, it's time to ring in a rhythm at Mark's Casino this year. 100,000 during our Ring Sweepstakes. Entries for 6th to the 31st. 25 lucky winners will win $500 in free supplements. Plus your total guest. Check lounge before 1 p.m. Disco license for the prices. Same Boogie 360 to dance tonight with DJ Tom. Discotheque tickets on sale. Mark's Casino. This is how you win. MarksCasino.com for details.
Welcome to NBC 10 News today.
The most accurate weather forecast certified by thunderstorms on the overtaking area. Breaking news.
Reporting live.
That's why we've been following the story all night long.
These top stories.
It's going to impact teachers and students.
Sure, tell us what was not. No matter where you are. Every morning. NBC 10 News Today. Coverage you count on.
For me, I've always wanted to be a meteorologist ever since I was 2 years old. I grew up in Northeast Philly, Norton. I remember waiting for my mom to come home. And then I was at the weather forecast. My first mentor in meteorology was Hurricane Shores. He really taught me how to take a listen, dig into the news. I love this area, but it's different when you're forecasting for your friends and family. This isn't just a job for me, this is my home. Listen, you can get your forecast from anywhere. But the most accurate forecast comes from us.
Breaking news as it happens every weeknight. Coverage you count on.
Treasure. They're the oldest chocolate shop in all of Manhattan. For over 100 years, they have served up handmade sweets that the founder learned in France, and they remain committed to their roots in history. It's no surprise that this is their busiest time of year. We have a chocolatier and connoisseur from Lilac Chocolate on the line to tell us more. Say hi to Brian watching on NBC New York. What's up, Brian? Oh my God, you're
holiday is definitely, all the holidays are special, but Christmas is probably one of our busiest. We have our chocolate is handmade, handcrafted for over 102 years. We have 6 stores in New York and a factory in Industry City where you can actually see the chocolates being made and, of course, smell them. It's kind of like Santa's workshop, but all chocolate.
Oh my God, it sounds wonderful. So Google has changed it a lot over the past 102 years, right? I can't believe I just said 102 years. That's insane. That's an insane amount of time, right?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So what's changed?
Well, we'd like to carry on the tradition started by our founder, George, and with those same recipes, generation after generation, everything handmade. We even have some of the same equipment in the factory, the copper pots, the marble tables and cubes. I think the thing that what I like is that I have customers that say that it tastes like something they did when they were a kid, and their children and their grandchildren carrying on this.
Oh my goodness. Well, I have some lilac chocolate here to try. Please cover me, Lord. And salted caramel. So I'm going to try it. Here we go. I love my job, Ryan. The most amazing job.
Well, the caramel, starts walking caramel. The caramel.
I just a little more just to try like it, Ryan.
Just a little more. Gives a perfect combination of caramel, chocolate, and a dash of salt.
Oh my God, that's so much fun. I'm going to take this with me. Okay, we've hit the moment we usually give our guests $1,000 courtesy of our season-long partner, Pilot Pen, making the Deep City, which is going to be Kelly Clarkson's show. But I think Lilac's doing all right. He said they got like a ton of shops in the middle of the year. They're fine. So to say Merry Christmas, it's going to someone in the audience. Someone's getting that. She was like, what's your name? Sapir. Sapira? Yes. Christmas shopping. I'm in New York. Okay.
Actually, I'm going to be buying something for my sister, my niece, and my mom because they're with me. So.
Well, congratulations on having this brand name. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. I love you.
Exciting news to share. As you may know, I'm a big-time Cowboys fan, so I'm stoked to be headlining the show opening this game day live. Pre-game coverage begins at 11 p.m. at 1. You can see my team, let's be real, America's team. That's right, it's annoying, but it's real. Our name is always in your mouth. We're going to face off the Commanders. It's the Vikings and Lions at 4:30. Fine. No, it's going to be a really good time, y'all. Christmas and football. It's going to be awesome.
It's a holiday treat as Stranger Things drops new episodes. Access Hollywood starts today. With the series coming to an end, emotions are running high for the cast. The best part of season 1 was Millie Bobby Brown does it right. Her best friend going crazy.
Do you understand how scary that is to get that stuff?
Mom of 3 now, Rihanna returns to the red carpet for a night saloon style with a rare Mary Kate and Ashley appearance.
But I didn't expect.
But despite all she's been through, Michaela Schifrin is all set for success in Milan and beyond.
Are you wedding planning too? I believe.
Well, after 3.5 years, Stranger Things is finally here. Merry Christmas and welcome to Access Hollywood from Universal Studios Hollywood. I'm Mario Lopez.
And I'm Kim Hoover, saying it really outdid himself today. Stranger Things. All that's left now is just 3.
Cast including Bobby Brown and Noah Schnapp. Both started the show when they were just 11 years old. For the past decade, it's been quite a journey.
Woo!
Life milestones are the memories that come to mind that stick out to you.
So true.
Yeah.
What about school?
All our sleepovers, season 1, book forts, and driveway.
Music videos.
Things like movies.
I'm
sorry, did you say music videos?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So many. I mean, we're from stars at home.
I've been in this house. I feel like all my childhood milestones happened at there. Oh, I want to show you something. This is your first time on Access Out of the Wall.
Oh my goodness. But that makeup though.
No, you're cute.
I just loved it. I like it. These ladies are like, yes. What is this hot girl talking about? That she's a good person and to stay true to herself and to continue keeping her family around and her best friend and don't listen to that stuff. This has come up multiple times. I texted back just because I haven't texted back what? Or million. You text me million all caps way too much. You understand how scary that is to get that text? Just Millie, you're like, what has happened? So many.
Back in 2016, Noah and Woopar came from Brooklyn and came out around celebrating the show's Football Foundation. And 57 years later, the series reunited the whole cast for season 5 on the Max. In season 4, in a quote, the show's creators gave Sadie a heads up about the cliffhanger, but not so for her character's love interest, Lucas, played by Caleb. Did you get the same preparation? God, that's you down there, man.
You realize it was exhausting.
Yeah, and his contacts in my eyes too. I can't see anything.
Yeah.
I didn't even say it.
Oh, I can't believe how close we are to knowing how it all ends. Series finale drops off New Year's Eve. All right, let's get to a big fashion night. Fashion design. On the annual awards, ASAP Rocky was honored with the Fashion Icon Award with partner Rihanna right by her side. That's their first red carpet since welcoming daughter Rocky Irish to September. ASAP showing some love for Rihanna on the CFDA Awards carpet. ASAP wearing a Chanel jacket and pants, while Rihanna opted for an off-the-runway Alaya trench coat and trousers. It was a full circle moment for the couple since Rihanna received the Fashion Icon Award back in 2014.
She inspires me a lot, so it's really dope to see us carrying on the legacy and following tradition.
Tiana Taylor lifted the award to the carpet in a custom black and white suit and skirt look embellished with Swarovski crystals. The week before, Tiana made headlines for this year's nearly naked thong dress that she wore while being honored at the Time 100 Met Gala.
I'm just not afraid to be bold and, take a risk. It's crazy because I had that Tom Ford look for something else, and my bags did not land in time. But yeah, it wound up working out.
Supermodel Amber and Donatella Versace posing together ahead of Amber presenting Donatella with the Positive Award. And as a tribute to Donatella, Amber actually brought back the iconic Versace dress J-Lo wore to the 2000 Grammys, which Amber actually wore first in her 90s.
I wore it on the runway, and then I wore it in the campaign follow. And then, of course, J-Lo broke the internet wearing it too. So, it's just super cool that a dress like this could bring so much excitement and joy.
Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen made a rare public appearance to accept the award for exceptional design work in a row. And they coordinated their looks in all black and silver for the label.
Friends and family, we got a music for the company here today.
And we love our rare Olsen sighting right there. All right, now let's get to our winner Olympic countdown and our interview with alpine skier Michaela Schifrin.
Well, she had a brutal run last year's World Cup. Back in. But Tellarè's Access guest was one of Lauren Herbert about the recovery issue. Here's a circle.
I had some pretty strong PTSD symptoms actually that I didn't particularly think about. Vision flashbacks. I kept imagining the visual and crashing over and over again. It was snarking, about ready to go for one of my runs, and I'd be like, whoa, and I keep like feel the pain, and just as I kept seeing, those started to get better.
Michaela also had to heal from her physical injuries, including a deep puncture caused by hitting Kitty.
So what would it mean to go to Milan and then medal after all that?
Yeah, I mean, a medal is special. There's always something incredible to it. So I'm looking forward to a chance and a shot.
Just much before the crash, Michaela had to party, but she got engaged to Norwegian Alexander Fielding.
Are you wedding too? Not like wedding. Okay, I'm gonna say that's too much.
I maybe thought my fiance, he's incredible, but it's like, let's focus one step at a time. Like, we know what our future looks like. It's okay, we're settled in that, and let's just focus on the task at hand.
Which is training for gold, both of them in Milan.
How do you guys really support one another?
Well, a lot of times we have to support each other from afar.
Yeah.
But we talk every single day. Even if it's just like a hi, quick, hi, we'll chat tomorrow. Try to keep each other updated. For me, it feels he's so secure. It just, I don't ever question anything. I just feel like, oh my gosh, it's like you're constantly wrapping me with something that feels safe and wonderful and beautiful and loving. And it's just like, he supports me by being so steady and such a rock. And, I'm sorry, but it means it. It's crazy.
And that felt like a perfect match to me. The Milan Cortina Winter Olympic Games begin with the opening ceremony on Friday, February 6th on NBC.
Alright, coming up next, we're headed to Miami with 90-Day Fiancé favorites Joey and Yara for exclusive house tour. Right back.
Like a relentless weed, severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With symptom relief as early as 4 weeks, remission at 12 weeks, and lasting remission at 1 year. Some even saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. It's possible with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
That's not looking good, kid. You've got to know though. It may sound cheap because it's the flu, coronavirus, COVID-19, and the long distance info. Using licensed weapon spray on surfaces helps reduce spread by 4 times. Jimmy Warner, Noah Wiley, and Kathleen Nasseth joined their 3 classmates and went to the Rage and Stewart House at Peterland Health's annual run. At Barnum, art is something to be experienced. Barn's collection is like no other in the world. When you enter the gallery, you'll immediately notice how the unique displays are unlike. While visiting, be sure to find John Schultz. Allows you to scan out what you forgot. And note you're just completed without a visit to the Barn shop, where you can find one-of-a-kind pieces from the legendary collection. When you see Barnes, you see art and the world in new light. Visit BarnesFoundation.com to play more NBC Sports Philadelphia through You the Birds every day.
And breaking news faster than email straight from the NBC 10 Live Center in English and Spanish.
NBC 10 at Telemundo 62 and NBC Sports Philadelphia, Philly's largest news, weather, and sports station, and the official television station of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles fans, get game day ready with NBC 10 and NBC Sports Philadelphia.
Philly's largest sports team covering the Birds like no one else.
Start your Sundays with insider access on game day kickoff. Get unmatched on Eagles pregame. Catch the great show in sports Sunday night football.
Plus all the action after the game on Eagles Host Game Live.
And your exclusive interview with Coach Sirianni on Game Day Climb.
NBC 10, NBC Sports Philadelphia, and you. All this game day. NBC 10 News at 11. Your reason to see
Your sports team in town. NBC 10 News at 11.
I moved to the West because I was abandoned you. I'm leaving the place because I came because I want to be with you, because I love you, and because I respect you, and because I want to be happy.
Fan favorite couple Yara and Jovi face more than a few obstacles as they navigate the relationship and parenthood on 90 Days happily ever after. The couple met when Yara was in the Ukraine and Jovi in New Orleans. Now the two are married and living in the U.S. and they officially invited us to their Miami home.
Welcome to our crib.
Welcome.
This is our daughter Mila's room. She's got a princess bed.
But she never sleeps on it. No, this is nobody's room. This is just a storage, toy storage room, to be honest. Our favorite now is with our daughter to go to Pride and still spinning. It's your purse.
Let's show you the rest of the house. We decorated a little bit early for Christmas.
I decided here that I'm gonna be like more special. I'm gonna do a Ralph Lauren Christmas tree, which is good over here.
Here's our kitchen. This is my favorite part of the house. This is where my wife is busy.
Never.
I'm so tired of color. This is our living room, kitchen, everything, as you can see behind us.
I'm gonna show you my favorite part of this is a literal living room over here, and we really can find it upstairs.
So this is where we enjoy our morning coffee. It's where we sit outside and color with our daughter. It's basically our favorite place to hang out.
There is nothing better than this porch, and I literally get this porch.
I came up, I stepped in this balcony. Look at this view. I told the guys that let's sign the paper. All right, now we'll get
so let's go.
And this is our bedroom, which I absolutely love.
Slash my closet, that's my favorite. But it's a rest, right? It's very comfortable, to be honest. And yeah.
Yeah, I like it because it's a big bed. It fits the room comfortably.
The only thing was just weird about this bedroom, we have a shower right there. And when I walk in here, I just didn't comprehend that, like, when you're gonna shower, the person who's gonna be making a good shower.
Thanks so much for checking out our home. Bye, Access Hollywood.
90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, Sundays at 8 on TLC. Co-star Willie, that's the for you right after.
This winter, the simple joy of warm clothing can make a real difference in someone's life.
So join NBC 10, Windows 62, and NBC Sports Philadelphia for the Bundle Up Philly Coach Run.
As we gather essentially to keep families warm across our area.
Donate new or gently used winter clothes. Sign in from the Amazon wish list or make a donation.
For drop-off locations and more info, go to nbc10.com/bundleup.
For me, I've always wanted to be a meteorologist ever since I was 2 years old. I grew up in Northeast Philly in Somerton. I remember waiting for my mom to come home from work, and then I would present the weather forecast. My first touch with meteorology was with Hurricane Schwartz. He really taught me how to be meticulous and dig into the little details. I love this area, but different when you're forecasting for your friends and family. This isn't just a job for me, this is my home. Listen, you can get your forecast from anywhere, but the most accurate forecast comes from us.
Welcome to NBC 10 News today.
The forecast, certified by Weather Wings, thunderstorms overtake the area. Breaking news.
Reporting live from Midtown.
That's right, I will be following the story all night long. Today's top stories.
This is going to impact teachers and students.
She was there on which road is not. No matter where you are, every weekday morning. NBC 10 News today coverage you count on.
At the Barnes Foundation, art is something to be experienced, and the Barnes collection is like no other in the world. When you enter the immersive galleries, you'll immediately notice how the unique displays are unlike any museum. Shirts by Barnes folks, an app that allows you to scan artworks for a deeper dive. And no trip is complete without a visit to the Barnes shop, where you can find one-of-a-kind pieces from a legend collection. When you see the Barnes, you see art and the world in a new light. Visit BarnesFoundation.org and your visit.
This is getting really bad.
No, you take it. I have plenty. I love sharing with you.
I love sugar with you too.
Reba McEntire, her real-life fiancé Rex Lynn are bringing their characters Bonnie and Emmett together on season 2 of Happy Place. Reba returns to Mars she inherited from her father, along with a half-sister she didn't know about, played by Melissa Escobedo. So I hit up their Universal Studios set to get happy.
The bar open?
Well, it's closed, but it's always open for you.
Is Happy's Place.
TV right now? I think because it really is a place for everybody. It gives you this feeling of nostalgia and just pure joy. My family treated like a preschool. This is really Melissa's, Gabby's station, and sometimes it seems really big.
Melissa Peterman, Reba's longtime friend, and another cast member Reba has a relationship with, Lauren. Happy Place co-cast Lynn is Reba's real-life fiance.
It was really nice.
Tons of movies, tons of television, and he just happens to also be a really good actor.
This is sort of action here. I get to go to work look at it.
So, what do you see this season?
Oh, it's gonna be
Spicy. We get a sense of how Reba with some of her very own personal touches as she gives us a tour, picking up Melissa along the way.
Now this is my house. Kid, I gotta show you. I really get all hooked up when I walk into my house because there's a picture of my mama and me back in the 80s. Look at someone. What was she doing? Everything you accomplished? Oh, she will here every episode having the best time. It's just cold. See, this feels like it could be one of your homes. It's comfortable.
We definitely have a place. All right, now to Debbie Gibson. She was one of the biggest names in pop back in the 80s. She sold over 16 million albums since her breakout hit only in the dream.
That's a little jam right there. Now Debbie gives fans a lot of takes. Look at her journey into memoir. Trying to get back to the city back so big group hits off.
How old were you when you wrote In My Dreams? I wrote Only in My Dreams at 13. I just started on every time until I see it. And I was like, that sounds like the opening line of a hit song. What have you knew? I didn't think it would actually become a hit, but I knew it was the first song I'd ever written that got out of like the kiddie songwriting.
That song launched Debbie into teen queen status. At the time, her mom, Diane Gibson, oversaw her career. In Debbie's new memoir, she reveals even Kris Jenner calls Diane the original momager.
In what ways did your mother-putting your career affect you most? I really think I'm the woman I am today because I had that mama bear protecting me. You know, it didn't make her popular because those things that the males in the industry might get away with, like, they're not going to even come close to getting away with me and your mother's around.
Got Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, of course. What do you think about this moment in pop?
I love this moment, especially for empowered females who have this vision, the kind of like old school regime of the boys club record executives, I think is gone. And back when I started, I was fighting for that.
As for Sabrina, who's got a provocative new album cover for Man's Best Friend, Debbie loves her sense of humor.
She's our Madonna, like who Madonna was to me. Everyone was, oh, I can't believe that, that video of Madonna's or a book. And every generation needs that, like, mischievous troublemaker who's intelligent about it.
In the 80s, the Material Girl was a big fashion influence, but she also had her own eclectic style.
Can we just get into this look? How hands-on were you? What do you remember?
I mean, how hands-on was I? I think it's clear every mismatch. It's from 80s. My favorite thing about this picture is I am wearing a scrunchie, I believe for the Grammys. It's fun. Something where I dress up my sisters and I were sitting there. Oh, this is the guy who's in all the magazines. We didn't really know. We were like, it's the guy, he's here. And he's cute. Such great stories. Our next up, we're racing back to the Winter Olympics with this row. That's coming up next.
I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to working from home, I gotta have every part of my house clean. That means tidying up, then spraying my Febreze air mist so that every room is done fresh and clean. With that done, it's time to get to work.
We come to Wall University for more than just a degree. We come to make an impact. Get healthy.
Set a course for change.
The Young Fellow helps you get back to muscle this season. This year, look amazing.
Results to be this good. Our feel good on my stomach and also on my feet. Best decision ever.
Some of the little curves are back. Check this in tons. All in just one visit with less downtime.
All of that was gone when I saw myself in the dress. I love to live my best life.
1-800-586-7731.
Run, do it. It can feel happy when I feel totally.
This is a limited time offer. Save 50% on your first airline. Call Sono Bello today.
Eagles fans, we know your passion doesn't stop after Sunday, and neither does your coverage.
That's why NBC 10 and NBC Sports Philadelphia bring you the birds every day.
Birds in English, can't stand.
NBC 10 and NBC Sports Philadelphia. News, weather, and sports team. And the official television station of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Eagles fans, get ready for NBC 10 and NBC Sports Philadelphia.
Philly's largest sports team covered like no one else.
Start your Sunday with insider access on game day kickoff. Get unmatched analysis on Eagles pregame. Catch the greatest show in sports Sunday night football. Plus all the action after the game. Eagles host game live. And your exclusive interview, Coach Sirianni on game day final.
NBC 10, NBC Sports Philadelphia, and you. Always game day ready.
Keith Jones and Eric Bolton every weekday morning. Coverage you count on. NBC 10 First Alert Weather. Most accurate 10 years in a row. Coverage you count on. Fred Shropshire and Jacqueline Montgomery night. Coverage you count on. I told myself I was okay. I'm moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
My psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay? Okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms like a tried Humira or Enro, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint stiffness and swelling as fast as 2 weeks or so. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. NBSA can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Remote can lower ability to infections. Before treatment, test for TB and liver. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tox, death, heart attack, and stroke. CV event risk increases at age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you have these events. Smoked, are pregnant, or fighting. Don't take an allergic or have an infection.
Done settling? Dermatologist for Rinvoq. We'll take back what's yours. Happy to know you say.
Wow, Mystique Rowe taking home gold in the skeleton at the World Championship this year. But when it comes to lalaLAND, she will be in the Olympics first time.
Okay, as we continue our countdown to the 2026 we started January 6th on NBC Peacock. Scott sits down to see. That'll do it for Universal Studios Hollywood. Happy holidays. We'll see you next time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's incredible. Think about you having your Olympic debut. I'm so excited for you. How you were able to that.
Did tell myself it was a Trump syndrome. Worked hard. You're going to be here.
Yes, you have.
And you go sit there, you know, that's it.
History. So how fast have you gotten? 83 miles an hour. What's going through your mind at 83 miles an hour? You get further down.
Honestly, I'm telling you, I'm so oblivious to everything. My world's on fire, but I'm here. And then it's all happening in a minute. You're going down a mile in a minute.
It's open enrollment time at Penny. Here's official health insurance marketplace. Already booked a Penny? Plans and prices change every year. So update your info, shop for plans, and stay covered. Don't have coverage? Visit Penny.com. Plans for a wide range of medical services and care. Plus, we're here to help. Today, maybe you have some big for your health because you're worth protecting.
Right now, you're suffering from burning, tingling, and numbing. We need to pay special attention to this next segment as we discuss neuropathy.
What is neuropathy?
Neuropathy is actually nerve damage to the feet and legs primarily.
And what are
You see our numbness, burning muscle cramps, awkward balance.
It's now the treatment.
It is absolutely treatable. It gets great results.
If you experience burning, tingling, numbness, burning your feet or hands, or having balance issues, call to nerve damage. Nerve damage treatment clinic for serious complications. If you are looking for our innovative treatment, there is nothing that can be done. Staging of the
to the NBC 10 Live Center. Immediate coverage you count on.
Right now, I love anybody listening to me with the most accurate forecast for 10 years in a row, certified by Weather Radar.
And the local stories that can't wait until tomorrow. For the most news, weather, and sports team in town, NBC 10 News at 11. Coverage you count on.
Breaking news every weeknight. Coverage you count on.
Christmas calamity in California, an atmospheric river triggering catastrophic flooding and dangerous mudslides across SoCal. Issuing a state of emergency as thousands were forced to evacuate during the holiday. Now the Northeast bracing for a winter blast. Our team is tracking all of it. Overnight, the U.S. strikes ISIS in Nigeria. The country's government confirming it worked with the Pentagon in targeting the group. The message from President Trump about the attacks. Urgent health alert for travelers at two major airports where officials are warning. In Arkansas, one of the big numbers for the $1.8 billion Powerball. Now searching on to find the winner. Plus, Santa's alert for sports fans with a loaded Christmas Day slate, where the race stands after a ton of big games in the NFL. And all the action from across the NBA, capped off with an overtime thriller between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. All the highlights as we kick off this Friday, December 26th. Early today starts right now. Good Friday morning, it's good to be with you. I'm Jessica Lee. The holiday week is wrapping up with more weekly history letter. Anyone catching a turbine out this Christmas, the day after Christmas, may run into trouble with coast-to-coast bad weather. More than 600 flights have already been canceled for today. More snow is expected to hit the Northeast later today as well. While the West Coast is grappling with the scale of destruction left behind after catastrophic flooding from an atmospheric river. And David Griffin has more from California. After life-saving rescue and relief storm battered the West Coast, there's still a threat of mudslides and more flash flooding. The area hardest hit, this mountain community in Brightwood. Gina Tollin is stuck there without power. How does this impact your Christmas?
Oh gosh, so I became a grandmother for the first time 3.5 weeks ago. I'm stuck up here. I'm stuck here alone.
In Bernardino County, where raging water flooded evacuate shelter in place or be rescued. When you see those images, it doesn't look real.
It really doesn't. They were taking people from homes, they were rescuing people from vehicles. Some of those homes were cut off. We had no way to get help. They had to leave.
And crews are working overtime to keep highways clear after multiple spinouts and collisions. In the Bay Area, tens of thousands were helpers this morning in the dark.
Lots of windy sounds outside, and then saw a big flash, and then power went out.
Our thanks to Dana for that report. Well,
Big concern out to West Coast California leaves out Saturday morning, and they have rural record heat across the country. Since it takes Texas highs in the 80s, still on along the Gulf, and snow and ice. A big concern across the Northeast as they back travel through tonight and into Saturday morning. Ice a big problem across Pennsylvania, and then heavy snow across parts of Midway, including New York City. So highs are 84 and down degrees, still very warm around St. Louis, Wichita, Chicago around 50 degrees. And that's high temperatures across the West Coast today. That storm system will move to the east beginning tomorrow morning, and then all eyes for tonight and into Saturday weekend travel impact as we head to another busy travel weekend across the Northeast. High temperatures in New York around 31 degrees this afternoon. Back to you.
Numerous strikes on alleged terror targets in Nigeria in coordination with government officials. A video released by the Pentagon showing at least one projectile launching from a warship on Christmas Day. Pentagon posted those, quote, powerful and deadly strikes at Islamic State terrorists who he accused of targeting and killing primarily Christians in Nigeria. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Federal Republic confirming the strikes early this morning and their, quote, security cooperation with international partners, including the United States of America. Back here at home, 2 men are recovering after federal authorities say agents shot into a van during an immigration operation on Christmas Eve. It happened in Glen Burnie, Maryland, where, according to DHS, a man left the van directly at dollars after being approached. DHS says agents fired shots in self-defense, and the van eventually crashed
crash between two buildings. The driver was struck. The passenger suffered whiplash in the crash. Both men were taken to the hospital, according to DHS, who said the driver, who was from Portugal, and his passenger from El Salvador, both here in the U.S. illegally. A new health alert this morning is warning about possible measles exposure at two U.S. airports during the latest weeks to fly. NBC's Jesse Bush.
Boston local earlier this month, health officials say they're at risk of contracting the measles. This time, authorities say an unidentified patient flew from Dallas to Boston, traveling through other parts of Massachusetts before flying to Las Vegas the next night. That same evening, officials in Colorado say an out-of-state traveler with a confirmed case of measles had wrong infections. Measles is highly contagious and deadly, spread by air even 2 hours after an infected person leaves the room. Symptoms can take 3 weeks to show up.
Symptoms are fever and rash, and generally one of the 3 C's. And the 3 C's are cough, conjunctivitis, which is and coryza, which is runny.
This year, the CDC reports nearly 2,000 cases, including 3 deaths. Outbreaks from Arizona, Utah, and South Carolina are also continuing to spread. Experts say a vaccine is the best way to protect yourself. ABC News' month-long project, The Vaccine Divide, shows that 77% of counties and states in the U.S. have voted to decline entire vaccination rates overall since 2019. Meanwhile, U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary has publicly questioned vaccines and taken steps to change the type of vaccine. Jesse Kirsch.
Dr. Scorsese is paying tribute to his longtime friends Rob and Tellarè, the movie director who collaborated on The Country. Scorsese sharing memories in a New York Times op-ed. He immediately thought of Reiner to play the part of Leonardo DiCaprio's father, described Reiner's character as a quote father crucified by his son. Scorsese now writes, quote, "Now it breaks my heart to even think of the tenderness of his performance." Now to a tragic update on the deadly crash of a UP cargo plane. Kentucky's governor saying a 15th victim has died of their injuries on Christmas Day. It crashed in Louisville more than 10 weeks ago. The 3 pilots on board were killed along with a dozen people on the ground, including that latest victim we mentioned. Officials say they found evidence of cracks in the left engine mount. The NTSB has not yet released its findings on this investigation. Well, in Tellarè, we come to a close. We want to reflect on how millions of people celebrate Christmas around the world. From Vatican City, the front lines of war zones. NBC's Molly Hunter.
From New York to Paris, the little
I like it, 2 or 3.
are in full swing across the globe. In Florida, President Trump called troops abroad and taking calls from kids in the country. Here in the UK, King Charles filling his Christmas Day with hospitality.
With the great diversity of our nations, we can find strength to show what tribes are wrong.
Hosting the King and Queen gathered with the rest of the royal family at the St. House and her daughter Queen Belgium. At Vatican, Pope Leo celebrating Christmas Day Mass in St. Peter's Basilica, something that hasn't happened since the 1990s. Delivering his Christmas Day message, telling the suffering gospel and calling for peace from the Middle East to Ukraine, urging Russia and Ukraine to encourage for direct talks.
For Ukrainians, it's a sign of spirituality, and it's very important to have lesson for
and as the war marches towards the 4-year mark. On the front lines, Ukrainian troops are from home, calling weapons on holiday. And in Kyiv, the courage to sing carols, to make merry, to celebrate, even amid uncertainty. After NBC News.
Now to the big, exciting mystery in the search for a Brandon millionaire. A single Powerball ticket sold in Arkansas won the city jackpot of $1.8 billion.
We have another live ticket for you.
Big enough to overstuff even the biggest.
Powerball numbers tonight. Good luck, everyone. It's 19.
With the second largest US lottery jackpot ever, Powerball announced a ticket matching all 6 numbers was sold at this USA gas station just outside Little Rock. That state before tax is now worth a gross payout of $834.9 million, or $1.8 billion paid out over 30 years. The jackpot has reached pilots under $192 million. The public Arkansas law they choose to stay anonymous for 3 years.
Now it is a year.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Nationwide, 8 other tickets to the next 5 numbers, gave a Christmas bonus of $1 billion each for those Powerball players.
help you with it, and then lock it away so you can process this life-changing event and win your prize.
Thanks to Aaron for that report. Coming up, the NFL is now in focus after the Christmas game. We'll go back in a minute. This redefining man's best friend. Tony Story is next.
The brain itching pain of moderate to severe psoriasis should include any man. Imagine being miles away. With Truvada, skin is possible across all skin tones. Some people even say 100% clear skin. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should keep your infections handy. Don't report that infection, flu-like symptoms, or any vaccine. Being a million miles away, your doctor about
We're back now with a special bond between a teen and his best friend, a 10-year-old therapy dog. They found each other at just time. Steve Patterson has the story.
Truman Caudell was an outgoing and happy teenage boy until earlier this year when he started feeling weak.
Our doctor called and ordered blood work, and he said, you need to go to the emergency right now.
The diagnosis weak, acute myeloid leukemia, cancer. 13-year-old Truman was admitted to Children's Hospital of Los Angeles that evening. Then the very next day, walked in 10-year-old veteran therapy dog.
Hogan jumped onto his bed, laid down, and started snoring. And it was just like, was ready for that moment.
Truman would receive intense chemotherapy treatments, bringing severe bouts of sickness. But in a coincidence, Truman and Hogan didn't just share adoration, they shared a diagnosis. Hogan was battling cancer too. Pair inseparable while they both underwent treatment.
It kind of connected us more because he was going through a similar thing.
And at the end of those 5 months,
So do you think in some strange way you like how to heal each other? Yeah, I do.
both now in remission. Boy and best friend, beating cancer.
How's that flu? You need to call intense flu.
Symptoms with daytime flu. You do got this. Intense flu. The daytime aching and can power through your flu medicine.
Smell like you can hurt him or bigger man, or a really, really big man, or a truck, or a really big man with a
I thought it was just white liver, but it's actually mesh. It's pregnant liver. It's more than losing weight.
For MASH, order to advance the time without cirrhosis, long diet and exercise. It has accelerated FDA approval. Studies are ongoing to confirm benefit. Rested for works directly helps reduce MASH and liver scarring.
No doctor about liver health and profit support pregnant, breastfeeding, or planting. Serious side effects include liver injury, gallstones, or pancreas inflammation, vomiting, fever, rash, yellowing of your skin or eyes, stomach pain. Tell your doctor if taking cyclosporin, covalent, or statins. Side effects include diarrhea, itching, dizziness, constipation.
Different made a difference for me.
Ask your liver specialist for rest different.
First, you get hit by psoriasis. And now, you get hit again. This time, it's a simple win. It could be psoriatic arthritis, a chronic inflammatory disease that attacks your joints, your skin, and so. If you've been hit by, find more about psoriatic arthritis at lalaLAND.com and talk to your doctor.
These hands create all of the material for my hands get really dry. I can't do my job. I depend on these.
It's America's #1 selling hand cream for pain relief.
works for these hands, it'll work for yours.
Keeps his hard-working speaker.
These, my hands are the most important tools I have. That's what it repeats.
It's America's most hand-cream guaranteed.
For these hands, they look for yours.
Also, we try to keep their lives.
That is our first look at Nicholas Cage and John Madden. David O. Russell's directing all-star cast, including Christian Bale as Al Davis, which is airing in November of next year. And Mile High City out of town this morning after a scheduled to leave an Arrowhead for the Christmas Day night out. Even without having the early lead with a big tee by Rochelle Smith. But Jennifer pulled ahead at the half. Quarterback Bo Nix tacking on another revealing touchdown for Smith. Chiefs had a chance to tie up a big part without that Mahomes magic. The Broncos survive and stay with the seat for the AFC. But the Bills come off for Detroit. A huge team run by Viking receiver Glenn Addison drove the dagger for the Lions, ending for a playoff run. Vikings taking it to the playoffs. The Cowboys put on a show against the Commanders. Prescott throwing for 307 yards and 2 30-23. Now we'll have all the action across the NBA on this day. And Jack, if you swear you're going to return, are making it harder to say no thanks this holiday season. It looks like a match. Ready for the next challenge? Let's get to it. Fantasy puzzle to expand your kingdom. Unlock epic stories as you play. Help King Richard's greatest enemies. Team up with King Richard's family in enjoy playing Royal Kingdom today. Stress-free access for up to an hour. You need your secret credit next. Thanks. Have a bunch. Stay fresh on the treasure. Opioid addiction gets better.
Ain't no other
Subgate may help you move forward in your recovery. Subgate with counseling and psychosocial support treats moderate to severe opioid addiction in adults. Subgate is just one.
I don't give a fuck, bitch.
Signs of withdrawal. Subgate.
Yo. That bitch. Hey yo. It's too funny, bro.
Power through your flu symptoms with Take Cool Intense Flu. Take Cool Intense Flu without complicating it. You can power through your flu medicine.
Here's what's making headlines this morning. U.S. Auto Safety Regulators are investigating almost 3 sedans concerning emergency door release. The evidence of protecting and vehicles. They're also reviewing reports of electronic manual failures in Tesla Model Y. Travelers began checking into the airport, especially in Florida. A new study by Orlando International has reports Christmas delays with more than flights running late. Miami International pulled behind by contrast, yes, that's the fewest delays. And other 5 major retailers made to install and charge for getting returns, even on new items. These are returns against retailers to try to cut costs. And Quantum today, the week-long cultural celebration honoring African heritage community created in 1996, focuses on unity, purpose, and shared news.
Whether you bleed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease, or multiple symptoms, keep coming back. Break away to what's on with Tellarè. With 6 sites for the exhibition at Shutting so visible in serious or increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Avoiding your doctor should check you for infections. Tell your doctor you have an infection, flu symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Richard Via. Ask your doctor via.
Another milestone. Warriors first started 26,000 points, just the 22nd NBA player Golden State leading the match on 2016. The Spurs racked up again, Wemby being away with 15 points and 11 assists. Antonio took down the defending champs for a third straight game, 117 to 102, and Jalen Brunson bringing the Christmas magic for the trailed half by 17 in the quarter. So Brunson exploded in the lead a while, 106 to 124. Comeback alone. The Timberwolves off at night with an overtime thriller at Dallas, Minnesota, thanks to this huge 43-point game by Tiller. Nuggets strike gold 102 to 138. And one of the stars of the world during a heartwarming party gift to a team from our affiliate Tellarè in Minnesota. And Errol has the story.
Basketball has its advantages when you're big problems in order to come to in this famous thing. This is all fun and games. It's really strong. But my hair is first hair size twice last year.
Coach after trade with
Recall that network cast-offs for Center Rudy Gobert. Those game shoes suddenly came out at the start of this season. They had to drop going straight to the source, sending Rudy a DM on Instagram. A couple weeks later, he did answer, and this past week, a big gift arrived. It's really weird. It really is. One box. That's the actual answer. This one soon started. As he unboxed not but multiple pairs of basketball shoes and things. Rudy on that special delivery after Tuesday's game and shared it with Harris.
That was a big pack for that report. And thanks for spending your morning. We'll see you on Monday. I told myself I was supposed to my mom to see the arthritis with psoriatic arthritis. It just isn't okay. And I was done.
If you still have symptoms at times when you're in Rinvoq wears it. Rinvoq once daily pill recommended joint pain, stiffness, swelling as fast as 2 weeks or something. And it does say Rinvoq can skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can relieve infections or treat intestinal TB, serious infections, blood clots, cancer, debris, lymphoma, skin, serious allergic reactions, jaundice, death, chronic care, CP and risk illnesses in age 50 plus with heart disease risk. Tell your doctor if infection, have you seen some clinic. Don't take it from allergic.
Yeah.
Stories. Christmas calamity in Colombia, an atmospheric catastrophic flooding and U.S. supplies across Cal. The governor issued state of emergency as that was forced to evacuate during the holiday. Now, the Northeast bracing for a winter. Our team is tracking it. The overnight the U.S. emphasis in Nigeria, the country's government targeting this militant group from President Trump about the attacks. Government health alert for travelers at 2 military airports for officials about possible meat exposure. The Christmas miracle at the top, one of the player calling the winning numbers for the billions of the Powerball. Now the search is on to find the winner. Santa delivered his to the loaded Christmas Day slate. The playoff stands after a trio of big games in the NFL. All the action across the NBA, capped off with a showtime thriller between the Nuggets and the Nuggets. We have all the highlights as we kick off December 26th. Early Tim starts now. Wintry weather. And catching a return from viruses the day after Christmas. They run into bad weather. When we say some flights have already been canceled today, more snow is expected to hit the Northeast later today as well. This is grappling with the scale of disruption left behind after past flight from an atmosphere and this is did for California. After life-saving rescues is deadly to the West Coast, there's still a mudslide in North Carolina. The area hardest hit is up to 80 in Brooklyn. Home is stuck there without power. How does this impact your Christmas? Oh gosh, so I just became grandmother for the first time 3.5 weeks ago. I started here alone. We're reaching out to the entire community. It didn't evacuate
windy sounds outside.
Thanks, Virginia, for that report. Well, it's going to be a messy day on both coasts. Let's get to NBC News' Heather Jean.
Heavy rain and flooding still a big concern in California's one with influence out Saturday morning. And then you have more across the central and pressure in Central Plains, Texas, highs in the 80s, some weather on the Gulf Coast, and then snow comes. A big concern. Also, we expect to impact travel through tonight into Saturday. More highs in the problem across Pennsylvania and heavy snow across parts of New York, including New York City. So highs are 84 in Dallas, 69 degrees. Louis to Wichita, Chicago around 80 degrees. And high temperatures at around 60 and the rain and continues across the west coast of the day. The system will move to the east, getting tomorrow rain, and then all eyes really for tonight and Saturday morning will be in traffic. And then remember a busy travel weekend across the northeast. High temperatures in New York around 31 degrees. Saturday, back to you.
Now, there's more numerous strikes on alleged terror targets in Nigeria in coordination with Nigerian officials. A video posted by the Pentagon showed one posting those quote powerful and deadly strikes directed at Islamic terrorists who he used to target and killing primarily Christians in Nigeria. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Federal Republic of Nigeria confirming the strikes this morning and their quote structured security operation with international partners, including the United States of America. Back here at home, 2 men are coming after federal authorities and agents shot into a immigration operation on Christmas Eve. Now, Maryland, they're going to DHS and then draw the van directly at ICE officers that were approached. DHS said he fired shots in self-defense and that they actually crashed the buildings. The passenger suffered but actually crashed. Both men were taken to the hospital with DHS. We say was from Portugal. Passenger from El Salvador were both here in the U.S. In Colorado this morning, there's a warning of possible lethal exposure at 2 major U.S. airports during one of the busiest weeks to watch. Here's NBC's Chelsea Birch.
Boston local authorities all officials say they get risk expecting the measles. The summer of health, police say unidentified people from Dallas to Boston, tied to other parts of Massachusetts, before flights lost figures next night. They say on St. Louis state travel will take a case of measles, travel to infections. Measles is contagious. So Diana, symptoms take 3 weeks to show up.
Most symptoms are fever and a rash, and generally one of the 3 C's. And the 3 C's are cough, conjunctivitis, which is dry, and coryza or symptoms.
This year, the CDC reports nearly 2,000 cases, including at least 3 deaths. Average from Arizona, Utah, and South Carolina are also feeling spread. The animal vaccine is the best way to protect yourself. An NBC project the vaccine fund should get 77% of patients in the U.S. really rolled to plans tied to vaccination. Meanwhile, U.S. Health and Human Services RFK Jr.'s publicly requested vaccine. It is set to change the time of vaccination schedule. This goes NBC News.
Our told to contribute to a friend Rob Charles, who director of Fans and Others Work, and collaborate on the Wolf of Wall Street versus sharing memories in the New York Times at writing the part of Reiner. Reiner's brother, a loving father, missed sources in narrates, quote, now it breaks my heart to even think this about performance. Now to a tragic update on the deadly crash of the UPS cargo plane, Kentucky's governor saying they died of their injuries on Christmas Day. The plane crashed 2 weeks ago. The big pilot on board were fed along with a dozen people on the ground, including that latest victim detective. Officials say they found out the engine mount. The police said released its final report on this investigation. Well, this holiday comes to a close. We want you to take a look at how early the people celebrating Christmas from Vatican City to the front lines of abortions. Here on the season.
From New York to Paris to the little town of Bethlehem, Christmas celebrations are in full swing across the globe. In Florida, President Trump called the troops arrive and taking calls from different countries. Here in the UK, he tells them his Christmas message in Westminster Abbey.
It was a great message about peace. Two children was trying to roll.
And as always do, the family, the prince and queen everywhere.
Why?
Something that has happened since the 1990s. The Christmas message condemning the South present and calling for peace for the peace to Ukraine, urging Russia to maintain the courage for their time.
And it's a sign of spiritual solidarity and it's important to have a lesson out of the dome.
This is what to support our Ukrainian troops are come and keep courage to see parents to prepare to celebrate for NBC News 11.
After they this morning, the search for a brand new winner, a single Powerball ticket sold in Arkansas, a $150 jackpot of $1.8 billion. NBC's Aaron Press visited the store that
Tonight we have another life-changing jackpot for you. The first seed Powerball draw becomes an overstuffed human stock. Your Powerball tonight, good luck, everyone. Is 19. Largest U.S. including all 6 numbers, was sold at this Murphy USA gas station in Canada, Arkansas, just outside Monroe. Some payout of $834 million, or $1.8 billion in over 30 years. We said, now everybody in Arkansas trying to figure out who buy those odds of 1 in 250 million. I saw them all. The winner continues to stay anonymous for all the years.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Buy the other tickets and running backs product them. $1 million each for all players. But here on top, curiosity is building about the state's newest millionaire. You think we can use the American film? I don't know, I just having fun with it. Now, the first open equity ticket, the device is clear. First, we'll sign it, and then take a second, and then take it away. So you process it, you do the things, and play your device.
Thanks, Aaron, for that report. Again, NFL draft picture snapping in the focus after the Christmas games. The first one. With this pop redefining the man's best friend. A funny story is next.
The burden campaign of large scale class crisis should hold anyone back. Imagine the unknown mindset. Which defy a clear skin is across all skin tones. Some doctors send home skill. Serious interventions increase risk of infections and before treatment, doctors check your blood pressure safely. Tell doctor you have an infection without symptoms to be vaccine. Imagine being admitted once a month. Ask your doctor about your body.
We're back now with the special bond between a teen and his best friend. A 10-year-old army dog. They found each other at just the rest of the story.
Truman Cole's outgoing and happy teenage boy. And earlier this year, he started feeling weak.
Our doctor called for work and said, you need to go to the emergency room.
The doctors agreed, acute leukemia, cancer. 13-year-old Truman was admitted to Children's Hospital Los Angeles, and he then the very next day, the 10-year-old hugging a cuddly veteran haircut.
Hugging, John Truman said, laid down and started. It was just like, everything was great.
For the next 5 months, Truman would receive intense chemotherapy treatments for 6 months of sickness. But in a cool coincidence, Truman and Hugging didn't just share adoration, but shared belly cancer too. They're inseparable, but they both under treatment. And at the end of each 5 months,
So you think some strange way to like have each other?
Yeah, I do.
both found appreciation.
I don't get to be a twin. I think they just needed each other. But they got together.
Boy and best friend, being cancer together.
All really that was the best. Our thanks to Steve for that sweet story. Up next, the Broncos Buck Chiefs and a Christmas night nail-biter. And Nicholas Cage, a legend. Our first look at John Maddox Island.
How's that flu? You need to call a test flu.
How are your flu symptoms? You've got this. Equal to flu. It's a hobby that you fever after flu. Basic. You say also host lines.
It's serious. It's right on the liver and it requires more than we wait.
Residency for MASH. Going to for that. Message reports to bring liver. It helps reduce MASH and scoring.
Go safety. Tell your doctor about liver bone problems, or if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to be. Serious side effects include liver injury, gallstones, gallbladder, pancreas inflammation. Stop taking. Call your doctor about tiredness, nausea, vomiting, fever, rash, yellowing of your skin or eyes, stomach pain. Tell your doctor about sadness, side effects of diarrhea, dizziness, constipation.
Rest it, remedy, confirming.
Ask your liver specialist for rest if
You need to see the clinical experts for intense. And for source certification. Thanks.
This winter, simple to walk over to the real difference. So join NBC 10 and Extra Philadelphia for the Auto Hot Weather Code Finder.
As we get these warm, across our area.
I'm going to show you how to very easily create a very solid search using nothing more than a text editor. Now it's on screen now. This example of a text editor. Every so you should be able to find out how you want to create any text file.
Boom, that is our first look at Nicholas Cage and only John Madden. David Roth directed the bio and in the NFL All-Star cast including Christian hits theaters in November of next year. At LA City on Cloud 9 this morning after a incredible week Arrowhead for Christmas Day recap. Even the upcoming performance from the early reading of the demo pulled ahead after the half. Quarterback Bo Nix taking in for himself for the lead. Nix tapping on another with a straightaway touchdown throw to Michelle Smith. Chiefs had a chance to tie it out, but they gave up the football. Survive and save driver scene for the AFC. But the Rams come off with Troy in this. Drove the dagger for the Lions and Manning for a playoff run. 23-10. And they went to the playoffs too, but the Cowboys put on a show. 307 yards, 2 touchdowns to top AC 30-23. Coming up, NBA on Christmas day. And that swear or talking about yesterday that you swear in a restaurant, making it hard to say replace policies and be my guest.
Challenge Sports Network. Thousands of puzzles with the same question. Unlock epic stories this way. Help Cambridge with great settings. Team up with friendly games.
Your opioid addiction in adults and those of buprenorphine or buprenorphine. Summary is just one dose that lasts all month. What's required? Buprenorphine should be started after the first signs of withdrawal. Summary is problems but not except for opioid overdose. Gamers to help right away if you're faint, easily being confused or problems reading deep breathing, three drugs isn't cause severe dizziness to be sober and breathing problems. This is the fullest of risk. If you or loved one is struck with opioid addiction.